as I begin recording. So, as I've just said to you all, we're effectively going to skip the recap. You all know what's happening. Those watching the VOD can effectively just kind of watch the video before this one. I'm just going to preload the combat scene, drag you all over. Let's get some combat music up, shall we? So, let's see, where are we?
In the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently surrounded by a whole bunch of boys.
Oh yes, there's lots of lots of minions. Bronze 4chans, brass guard drakes.
Yep.
I'm just loading up the scene now.
Yeah, health look in there, Vellum.
Well, let's find out. Currently dodging.
Okay.
It is 72 out of 119. Good snack.
Right,
So
I'm gonna have to do something.
right, starting round 8. Thule's turn. Thule and Ida are both going to push against that large, heavy lever. Ida can't really, it isn't really doing much in the way of help. Well, actually, that they are both exhausted. But
she's supportive.
yeah. So the hammer wings down once again, slamming into the Forge Guardian. Dealing 100 points of bludgeoning damage. Sorry, not 100. 67. 134 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, is he vulnerable to bludgeoning right now?
Uh, you can see the metal of the Guardian is this glowing orange color as Angus has his hand, or rather the glowing head of his hammer held outstretched towards the Guardian with this heat metal. And you did notice when, I think this was when, a moment immediately after when you, Liska, kind of swung your hammer into this Guardian, it seemed to dent it a lot more than previously.
Alright, I'm done. Liska has her hammer, so she's fine.
Exactly. All right.
Because one weakness solved, a ranged weapon.
Lair actions.
Oh no, the lair.
Largest force nightmare. Their actions.
As 4 more brass guard drakes apparate in this fiery inferno at each corner of the this machine. So, those that haven't just appeared, then go. Let's see. 1 set of claw attacks on you, Vellum. But you are dodging.
Great.
That's with disadvantage.
Ow. I got whopped.
With a
You know
21.
what? I'm a Tauschens.
All right.
I do not have permission to execute macro rage effect. What?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's fine.
Yeah, it should be fine. So second set of attacks from this other brass guard drake that kind of claws its way up to you. You can hear the steel, the metal creaking against metal.
I'm scared, guys. I only have 19 AC right now because I got dazed.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Why do you think I dodged?
Need to fucking
These
I lost
two,
my dex bonus. It sucks.
these two bronze forge-hands make their way up to you, clunk, 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 across the metal floor. Each of them 2 bronze light hammer attacks. And you are currently attacking recklessly, so those are with advantage. Grunga? I believe 21 would hit. There you go.
Not anymore.
2 more. $25, I believe, would hit.
Yeah.
And you've just used your reaction.
Yep.
It's going to use its concussive smash.
Which means
Let's see. What's Constitution saving throw?
You succeed. And let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Well, the nat 20 saves are back, guys.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
day, every day. Where even am I?
And
Oh,
the last one.
Glowing red and orange Krunka in a sea of glowing red and orange. It's like, yes, where
Yeah.
is Krunka?
Where am I?
He's somewhere.
Let's see. These 2 bronze forge-hands gonna make their way up to you, Vellum. As you are now being surrounded on all sides.
Man, I don't know how I feel about this science concern.
So 4 attacks
It's
total.
just a target-rich environment. It's fine. Oh, that one came close.
Yeah. 11
Yeah.
and 8.
Get fucked.
Let's see.
Not good.
do you want me to pull you out of there?
It would appreciate it. I mean, they're gonna come for
3.
us anyway, but I would like to be not in the middle of 10 of them.
3 forge-hands. Sprinting up
Pretty
towards
sure
you,
so.
Liska.
This is why I should have cleared them.
And I think that's everything. Dejar's down there. Everything else seems occupied right now. They're not targeting you, Dejar. Grunka.
Oh boy. Oh, here it goes slamming again. Let's see.
So anyway, I started slamming.
So anyway, our son is just going ham. Let's see. They're over there. They're over there. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna attack these dudes again. These goons.
Alright.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack. Damn. That misses. First miss.
Yep, that hits. There you go. And with that, you the boiling heat of your elemental axe cleaves straight through this this bronze forge hand.
Alright, alright. I mean, I guess it's just the other one left. Huh? It's closed enough. That was basically untouched, right?
Yeah. Does not seem to have any cleaving gashes across its metal.
And it remains untouched. Then.
Alright.
Alright.
Ida already effectively used her held action to help with that
Hammer.
lever. Can't do it twice in a round.
That's for Snake's turn.
Ooh, just within range actually. Ida's just gonna try and help out with a bit of a where is it?
Bit of a gabadoo.
Gabagoo? Nope.
She's doing her best.
She throws up a weary hand to throw this beam of ice towards this recently appeared Grassguard Drake. No avail.
It's too hard
yeah.
to focus.
Actually, at the end of
Whoa.
yep, at the
Of course.
end of Ida's turn.
If he fireballs me, then we know there's a problem.
Nope.
I know. He's obviously gonna go for the bigger cluster, but it would have been the biggest fuck you if he targeted me with it.
I'd also like you, Liska, to make a
Yes,
dexterity
that
saving
one.
throw.
Do you have? Oh, did it just miss me?
It apparently just didn't target you.
That's because
Nice.
you're not on the same layer as the rest of us.
Oh, am I? Are you?
Oh
sure?
yeah, you're 20 feet up.
Isn't this 20 feet up?
No, we're minus 20 at the moment, all of us.
Oh, hang on. Yeah,
you're at
I
zero.
see why. I see.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's why.
Also,
I was about to say, you're in the middle of it.
you should have at least for a while.
What am I
You
concentrating
get a +2 to AC and saving throws because the whirlwind is still in effect until I think the start of my next turn or until
Yep.
the end of my next turn.
Nice.
And that should have taken into
Scorched.
account there. Double check.
Let me also roll the dex save.
Yes.
I also have the
on?
ranges.
I'm no longer concentrating.
I wasn't in that radius, right?
I am
was
unsure.
before.
You shouldn't be concentrating on
Motherfucker.
anything.
All these high rolls on the saves.
Nat 20s. I'm coming back, baby.
I think it's a leftover from when I was holding concentration on
Yeah.
to get you out.
Dexterity saving. Liska takes no damage at all. Because of her Shield
Gold
Master feat.
Shield Master.
Yep. Let's see. 32. Angus takes 16. Your ballista, your cannon takes 32, and you take 32. That's how you. As this.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, never mind.
yeah. This thin beam of concentrated fire reeks down towards you, Liska, and you instinctively hold up your shield to protect yourself from the blast. As it explodes
You
over
know,
your shield,
I have a random question because this is kind of. I'm guessing it does it at my feet.
yes.
Okay, just double checking because at a certain point in time, if it's doing like my upper chest, like depending on where it shoots it, people might not be in range. But okay, if it's at my feet, then that's fine.
And if it's like fireball, it goes around corners anyway.
Well, no, I mean like I'm 20 feet tall. If you shot it at my head, that's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, right, then. Yeah. Man, I sure am glad you didn't Vortex warp me before that happened.
Well,
So, what you
my
doing?
turn now, January?
Yes, it is your
Thank you.
turn.
I'm gonna spell store item Vortex Warp on Nala.
I choose to fail.
Now I just need to load up the
I'm familiar with the grabbing sensation of Sal's abilities.
wording.
I wasn't even. Ow. How?
I'm gonna put you here because we got yeah.
Thank you
Sorry
for
about
that.
Where is first? I'm gonna shoot this guy. And it is pushed 5 feet.
As it impacts,
Okay.
kind of, it shoves some of the plates aside, and the rest of the plates follow through. There's this sort of wobbly waviness to the way these plates are suspended around this this torrent of elemental fire within.
Yeah. Just as a side question, would it be a good idea for us to spread out?
Well, we only use one fireball around, so probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't,
I am good.
everyone be down.
I'm gonna have to move Sal, and she's gonna pick up her turret. And then move to here. Just out of reach so it can't trigger attack of opportunity. And I think that's gonna be my turn. I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it like before, it is effectively prone for the entire round. So not really much it can do aside from ranged stuff.
Good fun.
These spells, the firebolt, the fireball, are legendary actions, not dedicated actions. So nope, there's nothing it can do. Yet. Angus, what you doing?
So, friend, well, I've maintained my concentration. They're kind of dead all around in there. There's a bunch of those guys.
I gotta tell you.
Let's see, what do I have? I can be a little bit higher there. Oh my god, Liska is just pure black scorched.
Yeah.
Alright, shit fuck.
So you kind of look towards this this forge guard. You can see the hands clenched around this around the Crimson Tyrant axe, just kind of grip tight. You can see it, as it's gripping the edge of the platform here. It seems to be sort of kind of denting the metal as it does. You can see the fire within boiling brighter and brighter. It's getting angrier and angrier the more you're hurting it.
Good. You
And
deserve pain and suffering.
It seems like it's about to be pushed to a boiling point.
Hey, let me give you a little bit more.
Command drop weapon. Oh, hey.
You kneel.
Oh, okay. No.
And he has no more legendary saves.
Imagine. Here you
You-
are watching the end.
You watch as the fire continues to burn and boil, but there's this strange, almost sort of robotic movements to it, as if it's straining against some sort of unseen force. It attempts to get up, but instead falls into this kneeling position, and it's trying to struggle with all its might against your influence. You hear the
He just turns and looks to the others and just goes, yeah.
Liska's gonna see that and then look and be like, but he was already trapped underneath the hammer. Like, why? How can he kneel?
It's about the fucking message.
Liska's just gonna shrug, like, I think that would be the better message. But okay.
I agree.
I'm currently
And he
picturing
raises his
Angus.
shield as he continues to concentrate.
All right.
I'm picturing Angus with a grin bigger than his mustache.
At the end of your turn, Angus, it's going to just chock a loogie at you. Like it seems defiant, not in its in its position, but rather there is some essence of it which is still resisting your influence, and it. But misses.
Nope, eat shit.
Dejar, what you doing?
Dang it. I should still have. Oh, there's a telekinesis last I recall.
It's like a minute.
I believe you did drop telekinesis.
It lasts for 10 minutes. No, I didn't, because I did it on the lever.
That was.
Yeah, no, we wanged twice. She did telekinesis the lever, I think.
That is true, actually. Yep. Okay, so you do still have telekinesis up. So what I'll do, I'll just stick you on. It's a concentration thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll just stick concentration on you. So what you doing, Dejar?
Hammer time.
Yeah, 2 hammer swings around. Let's go.
All right.
I'm clicking on it.
You got to be next to it. But I have a thing I can do.
There you go.
Old being the DM.
Once more, with two individuals on either lever, you're able to effectively drop this hammer twice per round, and once more the massive hammer comes hurtling down towards the golem as it's prostrating itself towards Angus.
I do like the image that it was like squished, like lying flat underneath the hammer. The hammer went up, it got up, knelt, and then got smashed again.
As it's
That's the whole thing. I kept it there because I wanted him to not move away from the hammer.
as the hammer careens into the Guardian, once more severely warping the metal that comprises its form. You can see the helmet is just squished, almost like to half the size it was, with this massive dent in the side. Part of the shoulder is also dented in, so is the back. And you now see the flames that were kind of drooling this sort of molten elemental fire from its visor billow into this roiling inferno.
Oh, he's targeting people.
Oh boy, time for Angus. Shame we're gonna hit him with a hammer in a second. Oh no, wisdom.
Well, here we go.
Jenner, is this magical?
Oh, no, fuck you then.
This would be a magical effect, so you would have advantage.
The junction.
Double,
God damn
double
you people.
It
See if I have anything that can benefit me.
Oh no.
bellows
Oh, no.
out this. The construct bellows out this roar from within, this humanoid yell combined with the essence of a dragon, and you can see the flames around it grow brighter and brighter.
Question, Jenner.
Dragon fear.
Is that akin to dragon fear?
It's akin to dragon fear, yes, but it
I
is
have
not.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if it's the fear effect, then I'm immune.
Yeah, you remember the first part of this?
God damn it.
Well,
I'm in trouble.
I can only give one of you +4.
I'm getting disadvantage. You just fucking... You give it to
Give
him.
it to
Alright, Angus, you get +4, so that raises you to a 20.
Oh
It's
boy.
looping. No.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I know what's happening because
Nope, it's faded.
It's getting played for each person that it's.
yeah.
Okay, that'd be it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Janner, you need to fix that.
Yeah. 1 second.
It's fine. It's the first time it's
There-
really been used, so...
Let me go ahead and get
Does
rid
the
of all
20
those.
succeed though?
20 does succeed. I'm
Could
just
you
gonna
take it
go.
off because Sal helped me out.
I'm just gonna get rid of all those effects.
Well, I
real
would have
quick.
failed anyway. I have a 13, so I'm definitely probably fail.
Yeah. And I'm immune to fear, so I just remove those.
Man, of all things he could have done, he had to suddenly do Dragon Fear.
It's still
I was just
fun.
like, man, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll take a risk and use my Tao Shuns to get some wax in on him. And then suddenly...
Find it funny that the
Suddenly
three women,
PTSD.
suddenly, trauma.
the 3 women are the other ones that go like, "Fuck you." This moment.
All right. So
Sable is
you
now
have
on the ground in the feeding position.
right. You have just dropped the hammer, Dejar. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You have your bonus action. You have your movement.
Fuck. I'm going back. Concentration. Do anything else except... Are we moving a little bit closer? I'll be moving in my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right. So, just so there's no confusion. Let's see. Enraged. All creatures of its choice it can see must succeed a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of it for 1 minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. On a successful save, a creature is immune to the effect for 24 hours. While it is enraged, the Guardian gains 1 additional legendary action. All of its melee weapon attacks and melee weapon attacks against it have advantage, and the Fist of Sutor cannot knock it prone.
Oh no, we've lost our stun lock.
Or have you?
Vellum, what you doing?
Did it save me?
What you doing, Vellum?
Oh, it's me.
So
Well, as
you are
the-
you are
he
frightened
gets,
of it.
He gets poofed. Yep. He gets poofed over. He's sort of assessing where he is and how he is. Has my days worn off?
Not yet.
Dang. So big a
Oh
timer
wait,
on this thing.
wait.
Days is scary.
Let's see. Temporary. Oh no, I'm just looking through your effects. So temporary expired. It should be expired by now. So you're good.
Oh, good. Okay, so I have my full amount of AC back. Yeah.
You can turn off dodge.
Turn off dodge.
Douche.
Keep forgetting that. Turn it off. Okay. Off.
You can also turn off effects if you select yourself and go to the top right. You'll see all the effects on there.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah.
Right. Me. So yes, he's assessing where he is. He's steeling himself up to dive back into the fray, but the wall goes off, and he just like the color drains, and just the almost flashback like recollection of that kind of roar and that kind of pressure. You find himself backing up a little bit, if I can have the measure tool. Starts backing up, and then there's like the grinding sound of the creature next to him, and almost in like a panic reflex. Apologies in advance, you Poor boy, you're about to get blended.
Rev up that blender.
Just double checking if fuck it, I'll go
swing
full
that light
fight.
around.
I'll go full fighting spirit panic. Let's go.
Yeah. You're swinging that light around like it's Panic at the Disco.
Actually,
It's
no,
your-
he wouldn't have the focus to use fighting spirit. I'm just gonna whack.
Alright, okay.
20.
Oh, yep, that
and
hits.
2, and 3.
So
and
what? Question. Not that. I mean, it doesn't matter. What are you? What's giving you advantage?
It isn't.
Those should
I
all
have
be
just regular attacks there.
Because you're friend.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot. I thought that automatically applied as well, in fairness.
Yeah, those.
Well, okay, well, let's treat those rolls as the first 2 attacks. That helps. So, like, 2 19s.
Yeah, it's
Sound
you
good?
are with disadvantage because the Forge Guardian is within sight,
Yes.
and
So
you
those
have
would not be
advantage from
straight
Fighting
rolls,
Spirit.
They should be with advantage. I haven't put it on. That's the point Aben is
Oh,
making. I didn't do Fighting
okay.
Spirit.
Okay, so
That
I'll just
shouldn't
take
be
Fighting
there,
Spirit off.
obviously. Yeah, my temp HP were gone, so I thought that would disappear as well.
so
Anyway,
it's,
those shouldn't have been straights, so we can just sort of take those 4 as 2. You want to do it that way? Or would you rather I reroll?
9. Okay, so just go ahead and continue. From now on, we'll say, because you've already rolled a bunch. It's gonna eat up time if we just go back and rehash it. So continue on.
So just roll a fresh match?
Yep.
Alright,
I'll just,
is it control for disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah, control for disadvantage.
Alright, here we go. Fresh batch of rolls. Man, that's disappointing.
Oh,
I used all my good rolls and the ones that didn't exist. I got him once though. And
Just,
that's,
terror clutching your very soul. Flashbacks to
Yeah.
Mortithax.
that desperation showing its face again, and can't move further away. How big are these lips again? Like these little ledges?
It's about like 5 feet.
Take cover.
Yeah, yeah, no scooching. Just like this, the stumbling panic. And
Alright. Liska.
Alright.
oh, the end of my turn. I get another save, don't I?
End of your
for the fear.
end of your turn. Yes. 21.
21.
There you go.
Hey,
Is this also, again, I hate to be this guy, is this also a disadvantage from the Mark of Morthax,
Oh.
or is it just the
Fair.
initial one?
Actually, this
I'm
will be
sorry. This is the first time I've done
disadvantage.
this.
So
Alright,
roll
I'll
again.
then. Never mind. It's still
So,
there.
so you are still
No,
frightened.
it's very important to bring up. I slipped my mind.
No, dragon.
Julie
They're
had
too
to
thirsty.
get Vellum therapy.
He probably tried. Anyway, sorry, continue.
One. Let's see. There's a bunch of these guys. There's none of them guys. There's this fella who's enraged.
Sure, filler.
And this gosh darn son of a bitch.
Liska just suddenly turns into a hillbilly.
Yep. You know them.
That's the halfling act.
Mountain Billy. Billy Goat. Anyway, so she's going to see Vellum in a state, see a whole stuff, but also this big motherfucker is being a big motherfucker. The Neil thing has not taken effect yet, technically, because
Oh, is it not?
It's on his turn.
Oh, on his turn.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that's how command works. It
Right.
essentially Felga's command. You lose your turn doing something.
Okay.
So in that case,
So I should be. There we go. And then. Okay, so he's not prone yet.
I mean,
Wouldn't he be prone because the hammer? hit him
No,
before?
yes,
the
yes,
hammer.
he would be prone because of the hammer. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, and now he spends his next turn, has to kneel, and he can't get up and get off the hammer.
Yeah, this guy is going to. Hold on. Okay, because these motherfuckers are medium and Liska's huge, she can move through their squares.
Yep.
Provokes from this gentleman though.
All right. Oh, 24 misses.
And all right. And then because he's prone, but also because he's enraged, she's going to attack this guy. Let's combat tracker real quick so I can actually appreciate. Oh yeah, I forgot. Do that so let me swapping shit out because that's what you do. She's a big bitch. Alright. And now that that's done, he is targeted.
That is.
You know what? Get fucked. Oh, it won't let me.
Wait. Oh. Wait, hang on. Is
It
it?
won't let me do backbreaker.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Automation is out of date.
Okay, so try just using it directly from the feature.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Nope, says it's out of date.
God damn it.
Well, we
Well,
know he's
it's-
not moving, so
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I also forgot what backbreaker did, so it's cool. It's all good.
It knocks him prone effectively.
well, he can't be
You,
knocked prone by
you know
the
what
hammer.
I
but
what I can do though?
Hmm.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try because Angus and his command are wisdom saves. I'm gonna try concussive smash.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay.
worked.
Oh, there we go. All right.
I mean, he'll probably succeed. Yeah, because you know
Yep.
it's Constitution, but still. All right. So that was the first hit. And now here comes the second.
Boom. Nice. With a massive crack, you dent part of the massive chunky legs of this this guardian.
Is this explosion? It's not letting me. Okay. Is it? No. Oh, never mind. That's
It's
not-
already marked.
okay because I don't see it. Okay, I didn't see it. Like in the effects. Okay, never mind.
Hang on. If I
Then-
stick it back on. There we go.
Last one. Yeah, it says must be a trusted player to create effects, and we'll just do the same in the future. It's all good. Anyway, so he is marked. I'll just keep that mentally in
Yep.
mind. And it's that session. This building actually worked. So, fuck, what does this guy have? What's up there? You know what? She has this. She's
Oh, yeah?
going to. Yeah, she is going to roar at the at this guy. Make a wisdom save or be frightened of me.
Yeah.
Get fucked. So yeah, so it roars, scares Vellum, and then there's another roar, and hopefully, like, we can add some flavor. Like, Vellum's heard this before, like an answering roar, like Liska answers, and there's like a magical, like amidst all this tremendous heat, lava in the forge, there's like a cool, like sensation, like almost kind of being doused in water, as like just Liska announces her presence amidst the battlefield. So
Drowning it out.
yeah, hopefully that helps Vellum in the future. And that's
Here's
when
hoping.
Liska's turn.
As a bunch of steam sort of emanates from Liska, the hot meeting the cold.
Hammer time.
All right.
Oh.
One knock him prone, but it'll still hurt him.
Oh yeah, and that's the goal. Keep him there and whack him.
God, I love when they get this cool stuff.
Hell yeah. What are these low rolls?
Oh, and he's got disadvantage for being prone.
Clong. Get fucked.
With a massive.
We need to just
clang.
dismantle the hammer and take it with us.
The Guardian looks dented, warped. It looks like it's nearly on the cusp of just giving up. And yeah, that'll both be Thule and Ida's turn, effectively.
Time for the many boys.
First,
oh god, things might get steamy again though.
Yeah, or the heat.
First, I'm going to do all the minions' turns before I do anything else. So, let's see.
So
This
many
one?
minions.
This one's going to go for
Come on, little buddy. You know you want to.
so
right here.
1, 2. Yeah, you know what? You're the one threatening it. It's Master. So 2 attacks on. Well, 1, 2, 3, 6 attacks actually. 23 misses. 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 Misses.
Yeah.
Go down, let's go.
Let's get this like shining bronze armor that, oddly enough, looks kind of in place here.
Yeah, well, it's gold,
You just
but
fucking-
yeah, the point still stands.
Yeah, gold.
It's still funny that this isn't even her strongest armor.
Yeah.
This isn't in my final form.
This is the fashion armor.
So,
I'm just gonna point
this.
this out. The entire montage is just Metal Gear Revengeance. You know this scene.
Oh yeah, yeah. This brass guard drake is going to turn towards you, Vellum, and the fire within its grated helmet roils up and.
No targets to save.
It sucks. It's a
Oh,
bad
I
aim.
think you did the cone on me, and so it didn't
That's.
register me.
Hang on, that's because it's 20 feet up. So let me go ahead and try that again.
It's got the Liska problems.
Let's try. I said let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Let's consume the recharge again. Boop. There we go. Oh fuck's sake!
You sure about that?
just roll me a dex save. Roll me a dex save.
All right. I do get +3 to this because roll
Because
mithril.
what-
Shield made with mithril adds your shield AC bonus to dex saves on magical effects and the like.
you didn't
I
even
crit
need
anyway.
it.
It didn't matter.
So
I mean, I'm still gonna get owies, but
It's 13.
So you take 13 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Who else hasn't gone? All of these guys on the opposite side of the... Okay. So they're going to have to effectively use a dash. This one's going to... I believe that would also provoke Tremulous because it's entering your range.
While he's moving through it, yeah. That would actually very easily block the rest off from going directly at Krunker thing. So you know what? Yeah, sure. When his... Okay, so when his front... Or I guess his bottom right...
That's the route it took.
Yeah, so when... Can you move him back... I keep forgetting I can alt to see squares.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Okay, when... Can you move him left 2 squares?
When he's there.
Yeah, so when he's
Get back
there,
there,
he
you-
provokes. And Liska will attempt to bonk.
Alright.
Kerbonk.
Try and bonk. That hits.
Succeed in bonk.
The bonk has occurred. Is he marked? Okay, yeah.
There is no question about it now. He hits.
Yeah, it's no longer a straight path.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do now?
As a number of these 4chans begin running, kind of clambering their way over towards you, accompanied by their brass drakes.
Time to go walkies.
Here, boy.
I
Brass
think
drakes, you don't have to
that's
clean up after.
all of them. Oh, there's this brass guard drake. Oh, just about.
Aha, he didn't go off the snake.
But
What-
the
what's
brass
that?
drake passed through me, so I get an attack of opportunity.
Indeed. Go ahead.
Thank God for that bayonet, right?
Yeah.
Do you have the bayonet yet?
That's...
I don't think we've done bayonet yet.
No.
Shield
No.
and bayonet with the...
But I
on the
do
list.
have a +1 dagger.
There you go.
You do not have it equipped.
You have to have it
That's the
equipped
thing.
now.
If it's
Yeah,
not
yes.
equipped,
Mhm.
range can't make
I mean, you can fist it.
attacks well. You
Bam.
could just punch him.
Yeah, just give him a whack on the way past.
I don't recommend fisting him though.
That's how you
His
burn
anus
it.
might take off your wrist.
What you want to try and do?
Pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that.
Oh,
It's on the face.
as
you know,
much as I want
I've already moved it there. I can't take it back.
Yeah.
Do you want to attack
Your
it?
turn.
Okay.
I have no melee
It's going
weapons
to-
out, and I'm definitely not gonna try and fucking palm a molten red hot bronze figure with my hand.
Fair enough.
It's going to try the lid of the faceplate lifts up and across you, Angus. Why are these not? Okay, just make me a dex save, please.
He's
No.
also 20 feet up from where we are.
Yeah, he's not targeting.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is the ones you spawn in
Uh,
start at
yeah.
the base level.
Yeah, that's what's happening. 9. So
Yeah,
you
this
take
poor lonely boy over here is also...
15 points of fire damage. That's already halved.
Is that already happened?
Yeah, so it did 31, but you're resistant to fire, so you take 15. There you go.
Okay. Have you adjusted that?
Yep. Make a con save. Yeah, there you go. Angus is coming in with his.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, it's
He's
not
like,
an.
no, I'm going to keep him. I'm going to
It's-
keep
it's-
him multi.
It's not a nat 20. It's just green because he's saved. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
no, if it was
Laser
net
focused.
20, it would be 25.
Much bigger.
I
I
forgot
got
about
an 18 though.
this guy
Look
down
at
here.
that, this poor lonely boy.
I'm a lonely boy.
Just
What's
hanging
a
out
man?
over there by
I-
himself.
I just burned the fuck out of this guy, both physically and with words.
I
imagine
bump
Edith's
that
gonna have
guy
to
down by
talk to me
20.
about language.
Right.
Did you hear me, Jane?
Sorry.
You've got to bump this guy down by 20.
Yep. So layer actions.
Oh boy. Time to get steamy.
Indeed. Target.
Yeah, we need like a better way of doing this.
He's spinning.
I saw it
Ability
for a
checks and
second.
saves are different things, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I do not have disadvantage on this, thankfully.
Nope.
Right.
So I saw
Oh,
the roll
no.
before it kind of twitched and disappeared. It was a 25.
Okay, that should still take it into account. It might, it's probably just a glitch. Angus and Grunker,
I'm
please make your con
Melon's
saves.
panicking too much and he's moving around too much.
As,
What is this for?
The sweltering heat of the forge once more billows up.
Also,
Oh,
didn't we talk about being immune to that? Because I'm
You
resistant to
resist,
fire.
you get advantage.
We're resistant, so we get advantage.
Oh,
Yes.
I need to roll it
On the
again.
fire effects, with the fire resistance, we're doing advantage. That
Hmm.
was the first
I
set.
need to roll again since I'm resistant with the potion.
Oh,
yeah.
sweet. I
And
mean, 19 is probably going to save you, but it's good to have.
And I can't help
It's not
Ella
green,
because
it-
I can't see him.
Oh,
Thanks to
thank
fuck me
Nope.
there.
It's
Okay,
fine,
so
I don't think a 4 would have helped me anyway.
Thule and Ida. Nope.
Oh no. Who failed?
I lack permission to update.
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
Oh no, it's doing it for all the forge hands. But
They all get really
Yeah,
tired.
they need a save too.
no, they don't.
They're not immune to fire.
They are immune to
God, my
exhaustion.
speed is halved.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
They
Did I
come
get
straight.
exhaustion from that?
Melon's just flailing around so much he's wearing himself out more as the heat builds.
Yeah. Gronka.
Question.
Yes.
Did I get exhaustion for saving?
Did you fail a previous save? This has happened a few
You
times.
you did not get exhaustion. No, you don't have exhaustion.
Good.
It automatically applies it to the machine anyway.
Yep. Gronka, what you doing?
Well,
Let's go not roll yet. It doesn't say she's rolled on my.
I did. It just did that thing where like it twitches and the roll disappears.
Ah, okay.
It was a 25, so you succeeded.
right. Reckless attack again. This dude.
Oh,
Critically
Christ!
Yes. Fucking destroys them.
Eat him.
Well,
With a 31, yeah, and then with a 13, you cleaving through. You know, of all the weapons to be suitable for this type of environment, Eld could not be better as it cleaves, kind of melts through the molten bronze.
there's a reason we don't use bronze anymore.
Yeah.
It's kind of shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
And then yeah, with one more sweep, you cleave it in two. Just Grunker wreaking absolute havoc. And by the way, Grunker, because you're wielding a battle axe, you have a weapon feature called cleave.
Oh yeah, I didn't get the prompt for that when I was attacking them. Is it because they're...
You have to manually use it.
Alright.
I figured it has like a radius that you have to select target.
Okay, because the other two keep popping up, and I have to say no.
Yeah, some weapon features will automatically pop up. Other weapon features you will have to manually use.
Alright. I thought it would pop up.
None of
when
mine
it was
pop up, so...
Right, okay. I thought it would pop up when it was like available to use. Okay. Let's see. What's the range? Like, how close do the enemies have to be? Like, would these two? Like, would they have to be 5 feet from each other like this?
Yeah, it's within reach. It should automatically target.
Alright.
But you've already used all of your attacks.
Yes. I have used all of my attacks
So,
right now.
Next,
And I have my movement. Yeah, I have my movement still.
mhm.
So I will. Let's see. Probably gonna help out over here. Let's see, where's this hitbox? There it is. I'm just gonna go like here. Here we go. Bam.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm pretty scared. Good thing I'm hidden.
Interesting.
Oh no, Eden, that's
Weird.
Yeah. Oh, why did it do it twice?
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Delayed reaction?
Disadvantage?
Maybe. Okay, so
Especially
Ida,
is exhausted.
yeah. Ida is going to try and help out as much as she can from the sidelines. Still,
Can she get us a cold drink? Because goddamn, it's hot.
yeah, you know what?
She's
No,
gonna
it would actually please be
frost. She's gonna frostbolt at Vellum.
Would that actually be that bad at this
Cool.
point? My dude has 2 levels of heat-based exhaustion.
He got the spicy exhaustion.
Heat stroke.
Wait,
That's
no,
not good.
that's not it.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Oh, binding.
She not much long range stuff, so she's just gonna do a ray of frost.
She's just
nice.
gonna do it. With disadvantage, getting a 30.
Hey.
20,
Oh,
20 and a 19.
Oh, shoot, 3 levels of exhaustion. Damn.
She's on
two-
3? Oh god.
Second level of exhaustion.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
disadvantage because of the fear.
Oh right, okay. I was gonna say, holy shit, guys.
No,
yeah,
she's
let's
not
equally
die
as
to
exhausted as
exhaustion.
Bella is right now.
He
Yeah,
sends
third
out.
level is when it starts being a death spiral.
Oh yeah, he sends out another ray of frost, binding the sort of freezing over some of the joints of the brass drake. This one here, in fact, reducing its movement speed by 10.
Nice.
As you hear her kind of call out, "Hang in there!"
Yep. Sounds. I'll get out of it.
At the end of her turn,
Oh no. Plus, we're not clustered together anymore. Oh god.
Except for the 3 of them.
I did not think of that.
Yay.
as another beam
Constitution
of
and
flame.
dexterity.
Fireball!
Fireball! Didn't.
Why is there Constitution and Dexterity?
I don't know.
Well, one is for probably your concentration, and the other's for the fireball.
No, because we all got a Constitution save. I think
Yeah,
that might
so
just be an
just ignore that one. There you go.
oopsie. Did my roll come through, Jenner? I clicked
Yeah,
the button.
it should have
Okay.
come through. Oh, there you go.
That's me.
Mine isn't there.
There you go. Okay, so
I'm not
that
seeing the
that
table.
has appropriately done the. Okay, Constitution saving throw for concentration, Angus.
I can't see what I rolled either, so I have no idea.
There would be a 3 on top of that, Janner, because of my shield.
Let's see here. Okay, so you saved anyway. You failed your save, Angus.
I didn't want to take a fireball at my low health.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, why is it doing it again? Yeah, ignore that one. So,
Game plus.
you succeeded
Nat
your
20
con
then.
save. Yep. Oh, nice.
How about
So, Vellum,
Janet,
14
what
points.
was my save?
You must have you failed, and
By
it's
how
not,
much?
it's not telling me a save. I can't see it myself either.
What the fuck, game?
I don't know.
Reroll,
I think in
I
this
guess?
case, yeah, I think in this case it's a reroll.
Yeah, just reroll
I think
it.
it's because it did 2 bulk ones at once, so it kind
Yeah,
of
maybe.
worked itself.
Yeah, because.
Yeah,
you
so-
know what? Fuck it.
Just reroll, so you reroll a deck save.
Let's see, because it literally put me to 1 HP.
6. Okay,
Yeah,
you would have
it
failed
was.
anyway.
Yeah, but hey, Relentless Endurance kicked in. I'm still alive.
Good old orchidness.
Yeah, it works.
But,
Okay, your turn, Zillion.
I ain't looking too well.
Might I recommend a big old potion?
And moving further away from the group.
That too. I mean, I had that move away in general, but didn't.
Because, as you said earlier, fireball wraps around corners.
I thought I could get enough spacing, but I was too afeared.
Oh, there's Lisk. There's Sal. Okay, I thought like there would be,
She's
like,
in the
four-
black smudge somewhere.
Yeah, I can only see like the force ballista turrets. I was like, wait, where is Sal? Where is Sal?
I'm over here.
There you go. Oh, poor little Sal.
Why do
What
I
you
have
doing?
Rim's binding ice effect on me?
I don't know. I just so my bad.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like there it is
Same-
further up. Either
same,
by
accidentally
the
hit
way.
a bunch of people.
Yeah, I see. So, I think that might have been me mistargeting.
Oh,
Oh, that's why I had
That's
to make
why
a
it was a con,
Constitution
yeah.
save.
Oh, yeah, that'll be why.
interesting.
That'll be why. So that was my bad.
So, oops. I am quickly gonna grab and chuck a potion of supreme healing because I am literally 1 HP.
Okay.
good old big potion. Hell yeah.
Good shit.
Really?
That poor turret is getting rinsed though.
By
Oh,
the
that's-
way, I don't know if it happened. I didn't roll for it. Did it automatically do the 2d8 or the heat metal he was supposed to take?
No, because you have a thing in your spells, or at least you should have a thing in your spells. Either
I
it's
don't
in-
have anything I can click.
Ah, here we go. In your features rather, heat metal pulse is your bonus action.
Where? Oh,
Uh,
it's all the way down there at the bottom.
That's where a lot
I
of
thought it was an
temporary
automatic
things get
thing.
put.
It
Oh, it
also
used to be
it
automatic.
no it's not an automatic thing because I realised you need to do a bonus action to do it. So it's in your it should also be favorited. So if you go to your attributes, it should be there on your favorites tab.
Ah, there we go. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm really fucked up. I have to heal or otherwise I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, if you chug them, if you got them.
Question.
I did earlier.
Yes.
Can I chug 2 poke?
2 potions? No.
Huh?
Would have been good.
You can wait. Can you tau Shuns to get an action to potentially chug another potion?
That's a reaction you have to spend when you take damage, Sad. Good to know for the future. That could be a possibility.
I mean, it was before her turn. It was a legendary action at the end of Edith's. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, but sorry.
Well, I can't chuck a second potion, but I can instead use an action to use restorative ointment.
Casually ointmenting in battle.
Yeah, cover those burns.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could use an action to do that, yeah.
Currently, I prefer staying alive.
No, I don't doubt you. It's very useful to have.
Life is
Being
very
alive,
important.
yeah.
So, ointment time. It may not be much, but it's something.
Oh,
It's better than nothing.
Some health is better than no
Better than
health.
2 wounds.
Yeah. It also ceases poisons and cures any diseases, so...
yep.
Hey!
I bought a load of it. I think I gave Sao an incomplete bottle.
I have you myself. Pretty good. That's my bonus action, that's my main action, and then I'm going to start skedaddling
You know, whoop, 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 whoop,
over
whoop.
here. Unfortunately, I'm moving away in terms of giving other people bonuses, but we see what clusters do.
Yeah, the military will the importance of spacing.
Right. So it is frightened.
Looks like
It cannot move
another-
closer. Can
I mean,
it
it
just?
spends his
It
turn
has to
kneeling.
kneel.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kneels and it ends its turn.
Yeah. So had Angus not done that, not used the command, it would have just gotten up and started going after someone else.
Start blasting.
Yeah.
Decided what? Not hitting Liska? I can be sassy
Yeah.
as I'm like. I'm back here.
That, yeah. It
I'm
can.
behind cover.
It can do nothing. It's besides kneel
Good.
in prostration towards Angus.
I'm having a bad day, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, take solace in the fact he's having a worse one.
I'm gonna die in a couple turns.
It's only a couple.
You have supreme healing. Do you not? Potion?
I used it
You have any
Oh.
other potions?
already.
Do you
I
not
have
the greater?
I have a greater. I have 2 graters I could use.
Yeah, I mean, better than dying.
Good usage.
So I will also say, as everyone is very well aware, the
It did not agree.
like Liska does everyone was there when Ida passed out the supreme healing. So you do know that Liska,
because I
who
had the guy
does
targeted.
look very good, does have supreme healing in her bag of holding. So if you can get up close to her
Alice.
and grab it, it's
Atlas,
doable.
you were targeting the Forge Guardian when you took that. So what I'll do,
Oh no, did you heal the Forge
Yeah.
Guardian?
yeah, I'll just apply healing to you.
Make sure you
Yeah,
target
did it
yourself,
heal him
folks.
It
Yeah,
healed. It
I didn't
healed
think
the,
I had to target myself for a potion for itself.
well, because you can give other people healing as an action with your potions.
I think what it is if you have nobody targeted, it self-heals, but you have to have yourself targeted otherwise if it's targeting somebody else or something like that.
Okay.
Check
Alright.
your targeting.
There you go.
Oops. Okay.
Yep,
And
I've
will
already added it.
Thank you. I can see that.
Okay, so that was
I will
your
have to
bonus action.
Use my harp of healing. I can. Did my rune? My rune fell off. It's gone. I haven't had my rune of wheel this whole time.
Rune of Wheel. There you go.
Thank you. I'm going to, for my Harp of Healing, I don't have a feature, something I can use for it. So I just have to activate it from the item. Correct?
Is it in your? It should be in your spell book.
Oh. That's not what I wanted to do.
Nope. It's in your spell book. Scroll down to the very bottom. If you have it,
It's
do you have
not
it
there. I see
equipped?
spell scrolls. I do.
Oh, you're not.
And I have it attuned.
You need
I'm
to
attuned.
attune to the weapon, not the tool. So just unattune from the tool. The tool is for like performance reasons, playing the harp. The weapon is for the actual spells on it. So we don't need to have the tool, the attunement, just the weapon.
Got it.
We'll
Good
take
to
that
know.
off.
I did that. I go to my spells and it's still not there.
Do you have it equipped?
I had the tool equipped.
Yeah, equip the
Not
weapon.
the weapon.
Yep. Yep, I had to do that. That's my
There you go.
Uzi. There it is.
Also,
There you go.
weird roundabout way of doing things.
There you go. Yeah, that's a little. That's an exciting one. Let's see. What is the range of this? 60 feet.
I can fix that after the game.
No, it's a 30-foot sphere. A 30-foot sphere on a point within 60 feet. Okay. Let me find the best spot for that. How are you doing? How does Vellum look?
Not great.
Everyone's suddenly measuring.
Yeah, sounds right.
All the measuring.
Yep.
Essentially, he's sweating and panting and just trying to fight off this thing next to him. He like every way that he is bad, he is bad.
I have
Burn marks on
the
him in
thing, it's
places.
not letting me place it down.
What?
I'm clicking on the Harp of Healing's Mass Cure Wounds, and it's not letting me place it down.
Hang on. Do you have
Yeah,
Mass
sorry,
Cure
boys.
Wounds as a spell itself?
Yeah.
Okay, so just consume
I
that.
guess do that without using a spell slot.
Exactly.
It's interesting. It doesn't work there, but I have to.
That's probably an oversight on my part. That's another thing I'll fix.
Yeah,
No problem.
Write these
Alright,
down.
Cast spell. Do
we had to do it with the staff
it,
anyway. so-
it didn't let me place a template for that.
Okay, so
Then you
who
get healed.
who are you? Who are you targeting? Just let me know.
A point, and there's a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah, but who are you targeting?
Who are you
Who are you targeting within that sphere?
Let me see who I can. So that's the sphere. Let me see how I can move that sucker.
Oh, multi-spheres. Liska's looking good. Like you don't have to. Oh, that does look like you can get everybody.
Sweet.
Oh,
can get basically everybody.
Move it one more square right. Because Liska's a big bitch. She has a big. Yeah, that still hits her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So, yeah,
don't
everybody.
target the end.
Oh, of course, of course. So 1, 2.
Vellum.
So everybody.
Everyone that needs healing.
So Vellum. It's Dejar. Dejar's over there.
He's just way
don't know
down
where
there.
Dijon
Yeah.
He's, no,
Yeah, don't-
Yeah,
he's
So
thankfully
Vellum-
away from the action and probably in
Vellum,
pristine
Angus,
health.
Sayun, Grunker, all of you receive 19. Oh, and this guy.
And these good. Where's Bronco?
Broncos right beside.
Oh, there he
Well.
is.
Here I am in the soot.
I couldn't see him underneath the scorch marks.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone except Jar
Exactly.
regains 19 points, 19 hit points. So just go ahead and mark that down.
In the NPCs. So.
That's because at full health.
I look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Let's see. 19, you say?
19
Liska had a little cut
hit
on her, and
points.
she was just like, "Oh, this is nice."
I have 1 HP left to max.
Oh, if
Oh,
only it
no.
could have been 20.
If only.
Hey, but it's good.
Yeah.
Alright,
People need it,
I
yeah.
already used my bonus action to get a potion. Yeah, I was like maybe 20 points away from dying. I've used my bonus action for that, so I can't eat the metal, but he's still weakened. I think that's it for my turn.
Okay.
Unless this guy's large.
Hammer time.
I can't move over here, can I?
If you want to, you would
Well,
provoke.
I don't know. I don't think I can. I go. He's large.
Yeah, you can't
I
move
don't know if
through.
I can.
No, he's
I can't
blocking the
go
way.
through
Yeah, you
him.
can't get
Yeah,
over
just
there.
hold
Yeah.
Alt to see the quote unquote hitboxes.
I just hover over.
Yeah. I can't go around there.
You'd have to like jump and then you would still provoke.
There's
Yeah, I
that
couldn't
one-
do that.
I think it's like an acrobatics or
Tumbling,
Check
yes.
to-
Tumbling rules.
Not
I don't know if we
happening
got-
for
I don't know
me.
if we got tumbling rules in there.
you got it, Angus.
We
I mean, someone tried to tumble
You
through
got
Liska
it.
once.
yeah, that was
Wait, hang
um,
on. Didn't
Damn it. I
Krazax.
was
Yes,
trying to get my
Krazax
position
tried to
right.
tumble through Liska,
Yeah.
so we are using tumbling rules.
Oh.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, because I remember when we were fighting him, he would like muscle his way through people with his action or something. I don't
Oh,
remember.
well, you've already spent those.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Alright, well, that's all I can do.
Alrighty.
All right.
Whack him.
Hammer time. Number 2.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
Okay.
Is Angus the bailiff with his history of punching nuts?
Yeah, exactly one. Fucking, I clicked the thingy.
Mr. Electric.
Beast of Sympathy.
Dang, these low rolls. I seen it go so much higher.
I mean, it's still good.
Oh yeah,
like-
damage is damage. Ka-plonk.
Make the killing blow, Dejar.
hey!
I wrote down a thing in giant, so let me say this right here. Burn to Actuan's reign, as time hammered it away, so the hammer rips you asunder, along with the memory of you, in giant.
And as you
Oh,
say
man.
that, you pull the heavy lever with your telekinetic prowess, and the hammer just rings down upon the machine like an immense gong, effectively crushing the golem like a tin can, essentially. And as it cranks back up, you see the now inanimate remains of the Forge Guardian. What was once the Grand Duke himself, reduced to nothing but molten slag upon the plinth.
You
It's-
slag.
It's at that point that you see all of the guard drakes crumble and lose their form.
Yeah, 'cause
The-
I was gonna wonder, since this was underneath it, wouldn't it damage too?
No, it's like the hammer head is bigger, so
Yeah.
Mm.
I
So
mean,
what
it's
about-
dead anyway, sort of.
The bronzy dwarves, I imagine, do they still attack?
They seem to have halted their approach.
Okay, Liska's gonna run over as quickly as she can to grab that axe. Because she's just like, I don't trust this place. Fuck every one of you. And
I'll tell you, fuck you, I'm
Yeah.
taking this.
she picks up the axe. Like,
All right. Hang on. Let me.
look at me. I am the giant now.
Right. Because I think I've got to remember which one's which axe is which. Because I have multiples on this.
Get the right one.
Yeah. I've got the legendary action. And I've got the action one. Which ones I got to
He
delete?
spites you in death.
Yeah. Let's see here. Now, if I can make that lootable. Can you pick that
I
up?
cannot interact with it.
Yeah, alright. I will take this.
Ooh!
And because I like skulls, I'm gonna take the skull giant. She
Uh,
gives no fucks
I've been
about the
collecting
runes.
the skulls of every single one, so Angus
Oh,
is
yeah,
just gonna
Angus.
see that go, ooh,
yeah, there's some
I'll
Yeah.
trade you for that later.
She's gonna. It's like there's a lot of like adamantine and that red.
You can
stuff.
see a number of the what you can salvage from this molten remains of this guardian comes in these large kind of plates that have kind of just fallen off of it. Parts of metal that you're able to just pry off without much issue.
The parts of it that have been beaten into submission with a
Yeah.
giant pneumatic hammer.
Oh yes.
I'm gonna grab these and in giant to Angus. Angus, I see some interesting stones with markings on them. I think you might like these. He said, over the
Let
earring.
me just drums his little harp, hops down.
Are these items okay, Gender? The image is broke.
The what?
Walks along the south.
Sorry, I'll put it in text.
Oh, my lord. My lord in sunlight. There's a lot of steel and metal here.
That's a lot of.
There's essence of flame too.
Oh, yeah. It should be fine to pick those up.
Okay.
Yeah. As you kind of pry open the cap here, and where there was no ingots prior, you now see 8 brand new ingots of adamantine.
Goes up to Vellum, walking along. Did it work, lad?
Yeah, it did. And just sort of like puts them in
Big
his
slap
bag.
on the back.
Actually, almost like
Now
falls
you
asleep
eat
from the slap. That rights himself. Well, that's that done.
Hey,
If
We
this is
got
what- if this is what you
a
had to
little
do to
reward.
make it, then no wonder people forgot how to make it.
Yeah, having like to fight the giant every time is kind of.
Yeah.
Guard, taps. Liska's, Shin.
He's a big bitch.
She's still
Really,
giant
really
now,
tall.
right?
He's, right.
Look at the
He
bones.
He just drops one by one, and man, 12 adamantine ingots. I think you would like these. They're heavy for me.
Oh yes.
oh, he had the ingots on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then-
less these particular ingots that you find on the what you now presume to be some sort of adamantine forge guardian don't exactly take the form of ingots and more the form of sort of
Adamantine slabs.
Chunks.
chunks, yeah, slabs,
Chunks.
chunks, small plates. salvage,
She just
basically.
piles it up and gets a neat little pile, and then I think there's also pipe steel. She just
Oh, I have no idea what that is. Like that is that is
if you
them.
could, Jajal, that's more something I want to look at later.
There's more films. I'm interested in those carvings.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna keep it to myself, but I can carry it. It's fine.
there's 30 of them. So hold on.
Oh, I should also make the
That's what
breasts
bags are holding her for.
the minions.
Yes.
Oh, they're lootable. I'm gonna loot the souls of dwarves.
It says loot their souls. I'm gonna refresh
yeah.
real quick. None of my images are loading.
What happened with the dwarves? Did they just turn off? Or?
You can see that they're just frozen in position.
Where the? I grabbed them. Where the hell did they go?
1
Okay,
second.
they are. 30 of them.
There's a metal section for them.
Yeah, I got them. You are far away. I don't see you on the tree.
I'm next to the
There we
boy.
go.
What's gonna happen?
Those should all be lootable for you. As you kind of
Alright.
shout
Yeah,
this
no,
out in Giant, Angus, they don't seem to react.
Do they still have the flicker of light in their eyes or no?
No, they don't. It may be possible to reactivate them at some point. But who knows?
I think it's 30. My pack is fucking heavy.
It's almost like you looted several pounds of metal.
I just try to put them all in a little pile. I'm sending this to you, Liska. The
Oh,
anime
okay.
time.
Yeah.
Sure.
Liska, who's dragging this massive fiery battle axe behind her. That's about as big as she
You've got
is.
enough
I
to carry.
mean-
Have several heavily dense metals.
I mean, she's huge, and it's just
can have
one
it.
size category larger than her,
Yeah,
so
the-
it's
the-
awkward.
No, it's
But
it's more like a great
Your
axe
strength
to
level.
your proportions.
Yeah. Yeah, so it actually looks like it fits her size. Almost.
It is a bit comedically large,
Yeah.
but you know.
Alright.
Like y'all could pick it up. Liska can.
I'm back in the game.
So Liska's gonna look around and she's going to, like, after she gets the axe and Dejar gives her the adamantine, like, Liska's going to come up, kind of jog up over here. It's like, Ada, Tully, are you alright?
Just a bit weary. Is everyone all right down there?
Yes,
Mostly?
I think we're mostly
Alive.
okay. None deaths, no serious injuries.
I mean, my nose is kind of bleeding due to the heat, but I live.
It's incredibly hot down here.
Perhaps, yeah, it is. Could we maybe find somewhere to set up camp? Maybe I need a bit of a cool off.
Did we get the ox? Did we get everything?
Liska's got it.
Still got it. Liska's got some adamantine slag. I gave Vellum some of the pyrite steel. I'm just. Ooh, I'm getting some of these motes of flame. Hand them to Grunka in a bit.
Let's.
All in one area.
I'm going to take Ether and Tully to the central hub, and
I think
What
we
else?
should all go.
Yeah, let's head back.
for those who are not, gathering still.
Oh no,
Aye.
I'm done.
Yeah, this is gonna kind of jog across.
Also, Spice, did you actually send me the Pyre Steel? Because I only have one in still.
I did. Hold on, let me check my.
Did you do it while I was refreshing?
We'll just say, for the sake of time here, Liska begins wandering off back towards the entrance of this this wing of the tomb and making your way back towards. How are you crossing that lava ravine? By the way, same as last time.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
pretty much.
She does she extends her leg out, and then she does like a little.
Vellum also went with, by the way. He's
Okay.
done here.
How do you move your token that's underneath the token accidentally?
You don't. Ask Jenner to politely move.
Actually, you can. If you select your token and press one of the arrow keys, you'll move it that direction.
Yeah, just highlight it with like a click and drag, and then you move it.
Okay, thank you.
Problem solved.
Oh, hey,
And, oh.
Angus, look at the dwarf next to Sound. Over here.
Oh, okay. The dead one?
Yeah.
Oh. That's quite a bit of interesting.
You see
Okay,
where Grunker sliced this thing in two. You can see amidst the melted bronze, you see the telltale sign of charred, blackened bone.
Hey Angus,
Hey,
I'll find you some bones.
hey.
Oh yeah, there's some more bones in this one.
Hey.
You want these bones?
Maybe later, Broca.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
No, they deserve to get out of here.
Yeah, I figured I grabbed them because I figured you wanted to give them like a burial. Oh, I'm real tired.
Hey.
Yeah.
I can understand how Miss feeling this forge quite hot, other than desert.
Yeah.
No, it's toasty in here.
I'm kind of glad
You
it
get
took
used to it.
Hopefully.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, you need bronze for anything?
I do. But I'm tired.
Yeah, there's a lot of bronze over there.
I'll get that
Wrath,
later.
whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm not a
Don't
metal
look at
person.
it. By the way, Janner, the guy
Yes?
that I did the magic on when all of this started, did he ever end up animating when we dispelled the magic on him in his runes?
No. Well, no. He did, because he succeeded his con save.
Oh, because he succeeded this. He succeeded a con save. So the dispel magic did not work.
Yeah. I do believe dispel magic specifically says if you use it on a construct, they need to succeed on a con save, or be inanimate for a period of time. Or that might just be the animated armor feature that I used for them.
Let me see.
Yes, that is anti-magic susceptibility.
So it did animate? I'm confused.
It did animate because it succeeded against your dispel magic. It succeeded its con save against your dispel magic.
Oh, that's a tough one. Alright, there you go, buddy. I can't loot these other two. I think that's all there is for looting here.
Oh, whoops. Let me just make those lootable there. But yeah. Just Angus going loot goblin mode and just looting everything.
Like, ooh, you looked all the bronze.
There were some elements of fire, so...
Oh
it's
yeah, definitely
also,
important to loot
which is
everything.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gathering the remains of his dead forefathers to
At
take
least
them
you're
out of
not doing what
slavery.
Dejar is doing.
No,
she's
he was
chipping
gonna
off some
do
of
that
lace.
anyway.
Oh no, it's
I
just
was gonna
funny.
do that.
It's just funny, it's like,
Don't you worry.
Angus is going loot goblin, meanwhile Dejar is
okay.
chipping away at a big chunk of
Dejar, go ahead and make just make me an athletics check real quick, because this is very hardy stuff, and you're having to trying to press the knife into it and trying to find a dent. 12. Unfortunately, not enough to break away any small piece of this this laystone crystal.
If only there were people you knew here nearby who were really good at breaking things.
She already does it every time. So she's just like, I'm gonna give it a try. Also,
Ding,
while
ding,
we
ding.
it's
Okay,
like,
well, better get Angst over here.
like, just cursing herself to herself about in a serpent tongue.
Oh, Atlas, if you uncheck the tick box next to language, it'll stop that duplicating.
Thank you. Token collide. Can't.
Because you're
Oh,
not
it's
on.
'cause
There we
it's-
go.
oh, it's set to
You were about to
20
take a
for some
walk
reason.
into the drink.
There you go.
I'm so used to auto height adjustments.
Been
The
hampered by
telltale
auto
sign
height
of
adjustment.
tinking.
You feel the sound of the tinking.
I see you're a look at some of this as well.
Oh, yes.
You know the best part? Ida's already left. So there's not really anyone to be careful of.
Right then,
Yeah.
may I show you how it's done?
Sure, I'm wanted to help out, but
I-
I'm tired.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you just said.
I like
Sorry,
how the snake language looks like snakes.
It's just a bunch
There's a
of
lot of
snakes stood next
essence.
to each other.
Yeah.
I was cursing my luck trying to break off some of the stone.
Before you two
Oh,
start
don't worry.
breaking it apart entirely, do we perhaps want to save the machinations of this forge and how it works untouched?
Well,
No.
technically, it was already
No.
when I did it with Grunka, so no.
You know what? Fine. I
May-
am not in the mood.
I've gone over this a bit with Vellum and have a good idea on how this works. This specific part I feel fine to dismantle, and I think would be honoring Grunka to do so, because this is the part that siphons the souls out of elementals to fuel this part of the forge, you see. And it uses that power to fill the magma there, and it's the final sort of the leg. However, we probably shouldn't do that because, you know, it eats the souls of its people. So I think dismantling this might be a ritualistic thing of liberation in a sense.
Also, I am taking this staff because you need this to help deal with this. I don't feel comfortable.
As you're kind of holding this,
Speaking of a pebble, and it will roll downhill. Here he is.
as you Dejar, this staff that you kind of hold now, you notice along the top of the shaft of the staff, the sort of brass metal, you notice where once before was nothing, you now see engraved upon it a small rune that sort of blazes with an orange firelight.
Hold on. He looks at it closer. What is this?
Make an Arcana check.
No.
24. It would seem that after utilizing this staff with an Akteshi runic circle imbued with the essence of fire, in turn you have also imbued this staff with the essence of fire.
He looks at it for a moment. Angus.
You see, I'm thinking if we just... Oh?
Remember those tablets that we got from the giant's tomb? Not this one, but the other one.
Yes. There is the first grave we upended that had the slate of fire.
I'm thinking if I use this, the other tombs could attune this to the other elements.
Well, that'd be pretty neat. You can have a
Because-
staff attuned to the 4 elements.
Turns the staff over, show the ruin and blaze with fire. I think since I just did the ritual with Grunka, it is attuned to fire, so mayhaps if we do the lightning one next? Not now, but later once we're
That's
better.
in order though, isn't it? We were gonna go down the order of the puzzle.
Yes.
That's very convenient. Okay.
But
Hey, let's
okay,
do that next and see if we can get you fire and lightning.
I want to ask you and Sal a question.
Shoot.
How many weapons are we supposed to get out of this tomb?
I recall 5.
Yet there are only four ways and 4 paths in the poem.
Huh.
You see that there's an inconsistency here. Each weapon responds to an element. Say for one, that I'm really hoping it's not what I think it is.
What do you
Specifically,
think it is?
the secured dark rune. I have a feeling it might have a sinister nature.
Okay.
Dealing with the souls, necromantic.
Okay.
Now, you two remember seeing the sword that pierced through that crystalline mirror, correct?
Oh,
Oh!
Yeah, you following along with me now, right?
no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get that sword off of that lad. That killed me. Or it would have if I didn't have protection from death spell.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that's not what it is, but all evidence is pointing to it, and I hate it.
Well, I don't think I'll be getting that one, you know. Because you see, if I don't... And he just starts taking some of the bolts holding this crystal piece together. If I don't encounter that lad again in all of my lifetime,
So
I'll be quite happy.
do you have a set of Tinker's tools on you?
I don't. I have the blacksmith tools. I was trying to dismantle this.
Right. Okay.
He can borrow Stow's as she's helping.
Okay.
I'm not proficient.
I am.
Have an intellectual talk while dismantling a huge machinery.
Okay. So you could roll for Tinker's tools, Sayun. Go ahead and roll me those Tinker's tools.
Oh.
Do I get any help?
Yeah, I guess now I'm not doing the thing and you are. Is that it? I was trying to dismantle this. I would have to have Tinker's tools, is what you're saying.
Well,
Put together with Tinker's tools.
Sorry, I'll reword this. You could use Smith's tools. It'll be a much higher DC than the Tinker's tools. You could, if you like, help using your Smith's tools.
I would rather help her than to help. I'm going to be using my Smith tools and my light, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of places with hammer and knock off the how many tens of thousands of years of corrosion and rust.
Okay.
I'll be using my little alchemy jug with oil, and I'll be oiling in the bolts and pieces, so everything comes up nice and easy and nothing's frozen in place with time.
Interesting note. There is no rust here. Whatever forging technique they used, and whatever substance they or however they treated this substance, this metal, has lent itself not to have the how would you describe it, the years of
age.
Yeah, the years of age and neglect that normally comes with very, very old metalwork. And it occurs to you that whoever crafted this machine was someone of some sort of legendary artifice or mastery in blacksmithing.
We just beat the shit out of him.
So, in that case,
He was a bitch.
go ahead and roll me Tinker's tools with advantage. 26. Okay.
Hell yeah. Do you have any
Gotta
plus
love-
fours
gotta
left?
love that expertise.
No, but I do.
27.
I mean, it's one more than you had before.
Okay.
Just for future reference, aiding is an action, so you couldn't guidance. Well, I guess you can do it technically before. Never mind. It's a minute-long concentration. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. But
We were talking before.
26.
27.
25 was the
Did I
up-
say as if it matters?
25 was the uppermost
Maybe.
DC for this.
Nice.
Hey,
So this is going to take a long time to do. If you like, you could remain down
Over
here
the
for
earring.
the next couple of hours or so.
Yeah, just over the earring. We're just studying in some of the mechanisms and getting some of it to come with us. We're gonna be a little bit longer, I think, couple hours.
Okay.
You want to head up to the tower up top and start getting a rest on? Check on Vadi, eh?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm halfway there already, but
Well, are we not going to bring the tower down?
We are. I just
So
thought you
will
might.
you need to be there to get the tower and bring it down?
Yes. I'm gonna dismantle this thing and I'll come up there
to get the tower. I don't know if you'd want to go there or stop at the halfway point where we did before.
Let's stop at a halfway point. It'll save us having to trek all the way back down just to bring the tower.
I think we just go to the hub room and then Angus, when he's done, goes and gets the tower.
Agree.
Aye, yeah. I'll do that. He'll just turn to Sal as they're working on the machine. Want to help me go all the way back up to the tower for a bit and drop this off? I'm gonna pick up the tower and bring it back to that main hub and, well, rather not walk alone.
I like that. I have a few things I want to check on the way, so it makes good sense.
So you're effectively
Hey.
trying to.
Grand man.
Okay, so you're not going to be able to take this entire piece of laystone with you. That's it will make chipping off parts of it significantly easier because you have more of it to access.
Because if we are dismantling the bit down here that's holding it in place, if I'm thinking this is a pipe fitting that goes over like a flared base that's holding it in place to the pipe, if we slide that off the end, then nothing is holding it to the pipe anymore.
Yeah, so you slide the whole thing out, but it'll give you access to chipping it away.
And then, well, then what is even attaching the crystal to the pipe at that point?
Well, I assume there's some sort of like tightening brace to hold it in place.
That's what we're dismantling.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once you dismantle it, they just slide the subbitch out.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, to take the whole thing.
Ah, that's what you're getting at.
I'm not going to chip anything off. I'm going to use my gloves. If it's going to be ours, I'll have the gloves. I'll have 20 strength. I can carry this son of a bitch.
How are you going to slip
19.
it past literally everyone?
Who says I'm slipping it past? I'm just
You're not being
walking.
subtle.
You gotta walk past Ida and an entire camp of archaeologists with it.
No, I'm walking to the main hub where there's just Ida and her wife. Having a lovely picnic with Liska.
Okay.
Separate from everywhere else. And he's just gonna plop it down.
Are they married?
Did I?
Yes, the life partner.
Yeah, I mean,
She said life partner in the
Ah, okay.
what you call it place.
I mean,
Assumptions.
I think it's
that's
There's a number of implications. I just didn't think marriage.
yeah. I'm not sure. That's what I took it as. Point being, he's just gonna plop it in the hub and be like,
Okay, so
because this was used to consume the souls of living creatures to fuel this machine, I've dismantled this to protect it. Also, the other guy was gonna pay us a fraction of this, so I'll be real with you, Ida. I'm retaining this.
you did.
That's my finder's fee.
You did also negotiate with the Archmage, and you've not told anyone else about this.
Yeah, nobody has to know. You don't have to know about this.
The dealings of a dwarf are best kept discreet.
He says, waddling out with a giant crystal.
Twinkling. Discreet. No one's got to know, as he says in plain sight.
I'm stealthy.
Okay, so as you're
mouse.
You're gonna be down there for 2 hours anyway. Like at least,
yeah.
So.
So as Angus is doing this, we cut back to the main entrance chamber. I'll bring everyone over once it lets me. There we go.
Latitude.
No more bubbling.
Sawa's definitely gonna need a haircut after being fireballed so many times.
This is why help.
Yo! I know a barber.
Time to get that bowl cut.
green's black.
It's loading.
I'm in.
Wow, everything's Everything is so smooth.
Still loading.
Yes.
Zhao, Zhao.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys find any more of those essence stuff?
Yes. Multiplier. I have 18, I think.
Oh,
Quite a lot.
yeah,
Where the fuck is it still?
I got a couple of essence of fire and motes of flame.
Yeah,
I figured
I found
out.
a few.
Yeah. I figured out we're sending back later.
Reload.
Time.
Yeah.
Loaded fire from here. I can still work on fire.
Oh yeah, I have to log in because it logged me out while I was in the game for some reason.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
annoying
joy.
when it does that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
right.
very annoying that it does
I
that.
need to send the master runes to Angus at some point.
Yep.
Dang it. I
Oh,
forgot.
Oh yeah, it's your.
Hmm.
I also found 2 lesser runes.
Ooh.
Do you want them? Because you got given by Angus.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
A fucking you went from normal Liska size to big bitch Liska size.
Suddenly, Liska.
Suddenly, swirling tornado of Liska.
Fucking huge.
Meat NATO.
Me need to never
No,
say
that's
that
the other
again.
thing she does. Don't worry.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
ever say that again.
Oh, let's see. How do I trade again?
Go into the inventory, right there where you see you can
Oh
equip.
yeah, send to player.
I'm,
The job.
Also going to send
Hey.
these to you. 18 multiple.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
There we go. Okay.
I don't fucking need them. I just grab them before they can, I don't know, disappear forever and not be in a place where they should be? Question mark?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Do you have any essence of fire? Essence
I
of
have
flame?
one.
Liska sat in the bowl.
If I can fucking find it in the damn. Oh, here it is.
Are we planning on question? Sorry, we'll put it in text. Yep, I'm stupid. Continue.
So
So,
you all rest for a brief moment. Would you like to take an extended short rest here while you're waiting for Angus?
Do we want? I put it in chat. Funnily enough, do we want to rest here or back up with the big hallway? Because I don't think the tower's going to fit here.
I don't know if we can get back to the main hallway. How do we get back to the main hallway?
That's a good question.
You
My arcane gate.
Yeah, this is like 300 feet down or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite deep, and I'm gonna need a rest in order to even get the arcane gate back up there. Otherwise, Julie and I are gonna have to use some
I mean, we're
magic
going to
form.
long rest, so if you've got resources to get us up and down, yeah, it'd be probably better, safer, and easier to access to set up camp up there.
Oh, open my character sheet again.
Yeah.
So
So I'll be honest, we're literally on a platform that's surrounded by a gorge.
I mean,
It's-
if we
it's
move-
surrounded by webs.
if we move this bowl out the way, I think you can totally fit the tower in this
I'm
little
more
square
worried
area.
about the weight of it compromising the platform.
I don't know.
It's
Let's
a
get
big,
we can get a
big,
res- we
solid
can get a
stone.
resident dwarf to look and see.
Question. Character. Did anyone say anything about phase spiders last time?
I think Gronka said something briefly.
Yeah. Did.
We found the
webs,
hole that
so-
we're digging at too. I don't know if we told everybody.
I don't think so.
Maybe
I
we
don't think you
did.
guys did. Because I'm getting the feeling because there's going to be some spiders around here with all this webbing. I don't feel too comfortable here. Just saying.
There do be spider webs there. And while we're having our long rest, there's no reason we can't get somebody to like get some enough rope down or something. We got a whole
Okay.
team of like a whole fucking camp full of archaeologists and equipment back, and we're gonna be
Okay.
resting for like 8 hours.
Let me just see the character here. Table. We had to wait up there, and that thing was about nearly crumbling. Just trying to activate this here up to us. I'm not trusting rope. Much as I don't want, I want to. I don't feel safe with that.
Well, if not rope specifically, there's ways to like secure us an easier transit route while we're resting.
But also, like, guys, I can tell you now, the giants didn't get down here through a fucking crack 300 feet up. Like, they had to get down here some other way.
The whole platform used to be an elevator. Angus had mentioned that. When we
Yeah.
attempted to use it, the force of it on the old dilapidated building caused it to crack further and break.
Oh, I didn't.
That's how they
I
got it,
remember
but the
that.
mechanism is broken.
Yeah, it's borked,
was
so we
mentioned-
can't even use it to go up and down.
I mean, also, I think the webs here have something to do with it. To be honest,
It's holding you together.
yes,
The
and
webs
that's
could be
what,
holding it in one piece though as well.
that's what's frightening me.
Hey, Deshard,
Yes.
what's the size of the staff? Diameter-wise.
One bolted up. What's the diameter of this?
The bottom part.
Looks about 3 inches.
About 3 inches. Why? Why do you ask?
Naruto sort of gestures her over and then points to the bowl.
Sayun kind
Okay.
of points over towards the bowl, and you can see where once there was nothing but like a smooth bowl. You now see within the bottom of the bowl is this 3-inch diameter hole.
He looks down at that, looks back up at Sal. Has to be kidding me.
I do not kid.
We'll take that part later. Let's just see if this works.
Alright, sure.
Then we all plummet to our deaths.
Rocks falls, everybody dies.
We fall, everybody.
Is
Yeah, I'm
anyone... So, does stone shape... Stone shape lets you... It's in a 5 feet dimension in any form. But it does allow you to solidify stone and get rid of cracks.
Yeah, that's not work. That's unworked stone. I think stone.
No, it
Yeah,
just says a section of
That's an
stone.
unfortunate thing. It's
Give me 1 second.
one thing early on. Jander said stuff wouldn't work because it's work stone.
But it doesn't say work stone in the spell.
Oh, we're thinking of Molder, not Molder, not Molder.
Maybe
God,
it's
there
Molder.
So many stone-based.
Cantrip.
Thinking of something else.
No, there is something that does specifically say work stone.
Yeah,
but I think
it's,
think that's mold earth.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it's a 4th level spell. You'd have to burn through to... But if we're going to be here for a while, and possibly a couple days, like, you might be able to make the elevator solid again. But that's just an out-of-character thing. Let's go. In no way make that suggestion.
Plus, it
but-
may work fine depending
However-
on what happened.
That out of character suggestion is a very reasonable thought for the stonemason of several years with the magical powers to do that and magic gloves to do that. So, I might steal that thought.
Ooh.
Maybe Liska can make a little passive comment about it, like the integrity of it or whatever, from like a defensive structure shoulder view standpoint, and it makes a little bell chime in Angus's head.
You got that.
One thing she is gonna do, because they are gonna be down here for a while, and we're talking about like going 300 feet back up. Liska's going to, I guess she's gonna look at Sao and just be like, just kind of tap her hoof on the stones underneath the elevator. Just be like, it's like this thing is kind of all broken and shattered and not useful anymore. But do you think it is possible to, with enough wood and materials, to make an elevator from above, like a wooden one or something?
Possibly. The main issue with making something that elevates up and down is weight limit and structural strength.
I understand, but
Ida kind of chimes in for a moment. If need be, I can signal the above team and have them drop us a few lengths of rope.
I mean, if we have, I know we have rope, and I can just, if you give me an hour, I can fly up and like take the rope and whatnot, and possibly put some of Grunka's pitons in the ground, and
Hello.
yep, and we can do that. But
Does that
that's
work?
also, you have to climb 300 feet up, which is hard for most people.
It feels a little bit.
Alright, I'm back.
I don't know. These giants would have built these things to be as sturdy as the stone themselves, even after millennia of disuse. They would probably still work if they were reinforced correctly.
Well, they also probably didn't think there would be giants chasms surrounding it. Do we even know how that happened?
It's the nature of how the world moves.
Kind of looks over, just over in the chasm.
I think one philosopher once described it as the surface of the world moves like your skin. It grows as you grow. Granted, there has been some metaphor here, but
The world is growing.
that's why I say metaphor.
The yard asks for a torch or something. I'm wondering about these things, threads that I'm seeing glint in the light. Yes. I'm wondering if they're keeping this together. Loft?
Spider silk is strong, yes, but it is not that strong.
Do you
The
think
weakest
this is like? Do you think this rock is floating? It looks like it's connected over here. She points to this part.
Yes, but she's more on. Have you ever tried trying to move a gear with rope in it? It gets tangled.
Oh, so you think the webs are keeping the elevator from working?
Yes.
I
No,
think
I mean, yeah, sure, we can.
I think it is. It may be possible to get it working again if we clear away some of the rubble, but something about the way that the ravines have occurred. There's. I think this was the epicenter of some sort of cataclysm that happened maybe 400 years ago.
Possible.
The car is thinking real quick.
would explain the extensive damage. Sorry, my throat is very sore from all the heat.
Hold on. 400 years ago.
I like how all those smart
A
people
real-
are
a
suffering
real
from
bad.
heat exhaustion.
Crimean River.
Uh,
Well, here with 2 levels of exhaustion.
And Liska's sitting there pretty full health, no exhaustion.
Yeah.
She's like, there was a combat? Like, what happened?
That was a light
not-
jog.
The only smart, I think, Jareth doesn't have exhaustion. She's just tired because of all the spells.
Oh, man.
Are we all back, by the way?
Yes.
The
Angus
hours passed. Okay.
Angus comes back, just hefting this this massive chunk of laystone over his head.
Don't drop it in the ravine.
That's about the size of Grunker.
I mean, look, like, 1-to-1, I don't know if it's actually the size it was on the thing, but that thing's like 20 feet long, like 5 feet wide.
that
That
is
is,
Liska, like the size of half of Liska.
yeah, that is like a full piece. That probably weighs a lot.
I'll
He's
have
got like an oomph amount of strength.
I'll have to come up with some amount that isn't like absolutely broken. That
Well, the
After the
point is
game.
that it's a massive crystal used by giants for this big ritual,
Hmm.
which is perfect for the big forging rituals I'll be doing with my people.
Oh,
yeah.
we're
they
not
won't be
breaking it
made
down
out
to
of
make shit
bronze.
with?
No.
No,
Are you crazy?
they were going to give us a very tiny piece as a reward that
Okay, I'm
maybe
just saying
I could
because
use.
a lot of recipes require laystone.
Yeah, as
Jar was-
far as I'll DM you.
I mean,
Okay.
full pause, out of character, happy to share. If people need to take chunks off, let's do that. It's just, this is significantly more than the entire reward we were going to get for this place.
Well, I mean, let's obviously hold on to it. And like, if we desperately need some, there's no reason we can't like chip a little bit off for the purposes of it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also,
We've got tools to upgrade.
not only tools to upgrade, that's a very precious commodity even just to even
Yeah.
get a big
Yep.
chunk. Because imps guard that shit fucking jealously. Holy shit. Just to even get a big chunk like that, you would have to twist an arm and a wing off of an imp to even get that much.
I don't even think you could talk an imp into even considering that.
You would have to literally have them make a deal to where they're kind of pressed to do it. That's what I'm hinting at. 'Cause legally they'll be like, no, fuck you, you're getting this amount.
As
Looking at
as
leverage.
as Angus kind of waddles over, Liska helping him over the ravine because she's massive right now. Actually, I think your potion would have worn off by now.
Nope, still got about 3 hours.
Dang.
How
so
long
we
did
did-
you? How long did you
Well, it would
roll
have
for
taken
it?
2
I
hours for him to get that out.
I rolled.
Yeah.
Oh, then about 1 hour left.
Yeah,
Yeah. How long did you roll?
A D4. So I rolled 4. So I was-
Right,
So I'm
okay.
queued for 4 hours.
Okay.
that's why the potions are so much stronger than the spell.
Yeah. So
Yeah, truly.
Liska helping Angus over the ravine. Ida just looking at that massive chunk of laystone, just jaw dropped. Well, both Tuli and Ida. Is that one of the channeling laystones from the machine?
Hey,
It's over. That would be it. When is
this is the laystone that was used to destroy the souls of fire elementals, of which he, points to Grunka, is basically like an avatar for? I'm not sure how it works.
Right.
Neither do I, I'll be honest.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Grunka, but
Hello.
that sort of
finite. They don't come back, do they?
I don't
Not if
think
you
so. It's-
destroy their essence.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'll be honest. You know, they work very differently from everything else. But
How
yeah,
should I
I-
say? By removing this, I've essentially taken the fuse out of a bomb that would blow up a magical race.
Right.
The rest of the machine's perfectly and fine. It was just dismantled, not destroyed.
Because I
It is like
I do believe that the Archmage would want to study that machine, and I'm sure we'll find some way to get it working again without having to sacrifice the essences of these fire elementals. But well,
Only way we found was with him. Plus, you know, you'd need other parts of the keys that we gotta make sure you have. And it might be a wee bit difficult to get it going as is, you know.
besides, most of the parts that you would need to make it work again are in duplicates. It had two
I
of
don't-
these.
Yeah.
Yes. Ida, quick question.
yes.
About 400 years ago, would the, if I'm correct on this, history of the slumbering Tarrasque happened?
She's gonna make a history check on that.
Yeah, that's probably not the best time to ask her stuff.
What was the 2 levels of exhaustion?
Yeah.
She'll be. Oh.
I wish I could focus right now, Zashar, but I need some rest before I can get back to you on that.
Alright.
I know. How about I go get the tower and bring it on back?
First,
That way we can have a nice, safe, comfy place to rest. With real beds.
Angus, hold off for a minute. How are we going to do that if we're, I don't know, 300 to 200 down and deep in a hole with no way to go up?
Well, if
Well, where's the ledge of the hole?
it's right above you, you can see the hole sort of drives up for about 300 feet.
I
But-
clicked on the players tab for.
Well, if we had a tree around, I would be able to get us out. But unfortunately, this place is as barren as the dead wastes.
He holds up the staff and looks at that 3-inch diameter hole. He looks this out. It seems to be the only way to trying to go up, doesn't it?
Most likely. But we likely want to reinforce both the platform and the area around it before we try. Beforehand, it was shaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. And he uses the head of the staff to point down to the ravine. And those webs are not really reinforcing my trust in this.
I may be able to transform into an eagle again and ferry some of you up. You, and she kind of looks over to Liska, I might have a bit of trouble with.
Well, like I said, if you wait just an hour, I can just fly everybody up.
Very well.
She has the Sarge sort of gestures to Liska's ankles.
Oh.
The flying things.
Right.
Yeah, I have
So-
the boots of flying.
Race.
Yep, you could certainly do that.
Flying.
So, you're gonna waiting an hour here for a moment. If you would like to do a short rest in the meantime, you're more than welcome.
I do have a quick question before we do. First off, hold on rolling, boys. I have a spell for this. Second, for these spells from Fist of Skog, it's a broken link. I can't actually see what they do or click or roll them.
Oh,
So I'm attuned.
Well, also, I guess Liska is going to, as we've been, I imagine, like, as we've been talking, because if, short rest, long rest, it's all kind of timey-wimey. She's going to hold out the ring and the axe to Sao to identify. Or I guess one to Sao and one to Dajar.
okay.
they
So
can identify them.
go ahead and trade those over because I've reworked identify to automatically, identify things on your person.
How do you
Rightio.
trade? Send a player.
Oh, the
Right-click, send a player.
yes, you can go in the inventory and hit the little balance scale thing.
Okay, and then Dajar, Gates, equipment. Where is it?
So if you want to identify,
Unidentified ring.
just cast a spell, and you should get a prompt in a box to drag over an unidentified item.
That would be...
I have the spell slots for this. I'm just gonna cast it at first level.
It's a beacon of hope. Like what?
Vegan.
What?
Bacon of hope.
Bacon of hope.
Big one for
Congratulations,
Liska.
all of your
Oh, yeah.
healing is maximized.
There you go.
Maximum bacon.
And I'm just taking a short rest to get stuff back. I don't need to. Don't need no rolling.
Okay.
Alrighty. Identify. Oh.
My entire sheet just went kind of bonked because it says I'm attuned to 5 things now.
Oh,
and
right.
I can't
It's
figure
taking time to unattuned.
Yeah,
I
so
just- I
it's probably because you've automatically attuned to the Crimson Tyrant.
Yeah, I'm gonna unattune to that first.
Oh dear God. This thing is. If I can probably try and get do the info. Oh. I want.
Oh. Oh Lord.
Always a
Right.
good sign.
How do you? I don't know how you do the.
Liska's looking at like Sao and Dajar having like an apoplectic fit, just like as they're both just sputtering and looking at these items. Like, oh, are they good?
Well, for the
Ah.
ring.
It's only best just
That's-
leave magic people doing magic things.
Oh, so it was his command ability with the bonus fire if they.
Yes. With this ring, 3 charges. Regain 1d3 daily at dawn. While wearing this ring, use the action to expend 1 or more charges to cast command.
Oh, attunement's optional. You can do command without the attunement. I want that one
Yeah.
Why do I have Zerth's Song of Rest?
because he's always in your heart.
The DC is 16, so that's a mighty hefty DC anyway.
Yeah, Liska
I'm a-
wants that ring back.
Roll.
By all means, I'm going to send it back. That is a nasty ring.
That's interesting. The
So-
max hit die is not rolling the max hit die, it's rolling the average.
Okay, so
Yeah, well,
so
we can
just
have long rest.
yeah. So Sayun, that oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna share this in party chat as well, just so everybody can see it.
Mhm.
But
I'll-
she will also explain
Okay.
what the actual axe can do in character. And as Sal puts it rather eloquently, this is a weapon forged for a singular and most unobtainable purpose for most people, and that is dominance. It is...
Oh wow.
Jeez.
This weapon
Oh, it's a straight up a battle axe. Sorry,
is
continue.
meant to break wills.
Would make sense for a slaver. Ugh.
Yeah. But more fittingly, most magic weapons tend to change their size to match yours, as to whether you're small like Gronka or big like Liska, but this weapon specifically changes so that it will always fit you, regardless of your size.
But what do you mean?
You know
Normally
how-
they do that anyway.
You know how the axe was like really big when the Guardian was wielding it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's its regular size.
A Hot Wheels made by a giant. That makes sense to
But
me.
if Liska were to attune to it and achieve a similar size, it would be the same.
So, irregardless of what race or size, if you became the size of a giant, you would have the weapon size for it, correct?
Yes. It is less of the weapon sizing itself to match you. It is... How to put this in an elegant way?
Why don't you just be blunt?
This is
Easy,
the
I'm-
progenitor effect of what we now more commonly associate with magic weapons.
So, this is the originator of all that.
I assume it's part of the enchantment process for it.
Looks at the battle axe, looks at Angus. I don't know how you can figure that out, but Oh, right. Bronca gave me these, and I found 5 of these. I don't know how to make sense of it. You might. And she just hands over to Angus these. And then these.
Ooh.
They seemed like marble with some writing of giant.
Aye, these are runes.
Okay. Wait, hold on. He takes out the rune that Vellum gave her of prestidigitation that they used on the like necklaces. What's the difference between this one and that?
A normal spell rune versus a giant.
Yeah, that's literally
The difference
what,
between a normal spell rune?
yeah, normal
giant
spell
spell.
rune. Yep, that's literally what she's asking.
Well, the main thing to pretty much consider is these are much older runes. Runes started in Giant, made by lads like you saw in the bronze there. Ancient dwarves, the first of them. We were the first really to get the Akteshi language and create it as runecraft. Other folks have different ways now of inscribing magic, but it's not true real runecraft, as it's not runes. These. What I've made are these. It's sort of... Dwarves are the traditionalists that go with the very original language, and the others are different ways of copying it, essentially. At the end of the day, you should still be able to get magic into it. Look at dragons. They've made magic items and they aren't using it with runes, as you would see. It's more primal carvings and scratching marks imbued with magical essences, sometimes leystones, sometimes other things that dragons can do.
Dragon
to
marks, I
seal
believe they're
that
called.
magical power. Aye, there you go. I don't know the name. Essentially, you could say this was the first real language written by some sort of people to do magic craft. Everything else, like, the only thing that possibly I'm not a scholar, but I think could have been prior would be dragon marks. Well, though, even then, correct me if I'm wrong, but giants were first and then dragons? Or was it dragons and giants? I don't really know the history of that too
I
well.
believe...
From what I think it was dragons, because the dragons taught the giants how to use magic.
Then it would have been dragons first. And then this would have been the first real language. Everything else would have been dragons using primal magics. This was the first human people-like attempt of a culture, of a civilization, to create a language of magic and mass produce it, rather than being something that's more akin to an innate blood sorcery of dragons. And that sound about right? As he looks to Ida.
That is correct.
I'll be quite honest. To be quite honest with you, I don't know much when it comes to magic and the technical bits of it, but when it comes to runecrafting and some of that history, I feel pretty well learned. At least the history in the way that my people taught it through their stories. You might know a different history.
We'll touch on that later.
Does that answer your question, though?
It does. More ways than
Essentially,
one.
these runes will work just the same as someone else making runes. It's just this is the original, and it may be able to perform things a little better, a little worse, because of just when it's from.
Makes sense.
Did you want me to send a message to your smaller friend up in the tower? Tell her that we're on our way.
Fatima.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
That
would be
good
quite
to
good.
touch base. Angus, you said you were going to head up there to get the tower anyway.
I'm gonna do that. There's these large ravines and cracks. I think I'll take the time, cut some very quick stairs to go up and down. Well, less stairs, more steps.
I'll be going with him.
Aye, if you would, please.
I think I'm going to wait here.
Yeah, Liska's
You
going
should
to.
wait there.
Liska's going, like, it's been an hour, we short rested.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's just gonna kind of like stand up, kind of tap her feet on the ground, and little Hermes wings appear around her ankles. She's like, okay, who wants a ride?
Please.
Sure.
Grunka very slowly.
Are you
and
coming up,
tiredly
Dijon?
washing it around.
I was just gonna go with me and Sao.
Well. Oh, you're bringing it down.
Well, I'm
I'm
going.
bringing the tower back.
Right. I thought we were going up. Never mind.
Well, I'm going. Like, I will take, I guess, Angus and Saul up, and then I will get ropes and at least we would have a way to ascend and descend with the ropes.
It might be hard, for some of us. He looks at Dejar.
I know.
All the
That's.
I
it's
don't
just to
mean to
have
be
it there.
racist, but
But
can you even climb the rope like that? Because normally there's lots of standing on it and wrapping it around your foot and standing up on the and doing that, and it's just. Can you like wedge your body between a crack?
I'm
Or how
quite
does that
certain
work
she
for a
can. If it's a rope,
snake monster.
if it's a rope, I'm quite certain she
would
can
be able to-
corkscrew around it.
Yes.
Yeah, much like when you wrap your leg in a rope to give like a bit of resistance and friction, like her entire body can wrap around the rope.
Yes, and second,
He's
That
got
is
like a
not the
look of
worst.
epiphany.
that's not the worst I've ever heard.
I was gonna think I need to make like extra wide steps that you could like wedge your tail into.
What are you talking
I'd-
about?
I'd-
With like, are you talking about the steps back up to the surface, or like in
Well-
like up in this?
Well, yeah, since this thing's kaput, and we're gonna have a rope, I was gonna just chisel some quick little cracks in there for you to stick your feet, make it quick and easy.
But this is like a 300-foot.
I mean,
Cool.
there's a gap.
I just don't know how long it would take. I mean, if you can knock out the steps super quick, sure.
Oh yeah, it's just cutting big chunks of stone out of it real quick, quick and dirty. It's not nice and polished. I'm just making a little foothold.
I guess
Or
do that for like. Well,
looks like
perhaps you should do it after we get the ropes down. Like, go up, get the tower, and then when you come back, you'll have ropes to use as guides for the footholds.
Oh yeah.
Again, Angus, it's not the big bother. I've heard worse.
I
mean, I, don't
I
think it was
don't
racist,
want
it
to
was
be
just like a
mean to the
physical
first snake thing I've ever seen. You
Yeah.
know.
It just,
snake thing. That is
thing.
he just puts two fingers on her forehead.
A little late for that, I guess. I think.
We're called
But,
Naga.
hold on. Naga?
Naga.
I'm
N-A-G-A. Naga.
fucking
I think I have
Sesame
one of
Street
those around
Angus.
here somewhere.
Just like Naga. 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 Like Angus is like, oh right, I forgot.
right. And he ruffles around in his bag, and he pulls out a small shot glass. Naga.
Is his method of memorizing things taking a shot every time he says it?
No, it's just I think it's a little weird. You're named after a drinking cup, but you know whatever your people want to call themselves.
It's
That's also racist. Just the racism just continues.
It's okay. He's from a different time.
Yeah. He's younger than I am.
Dwarven word.
again. That takes.
Liska walks over and just grabs Angus by the scruff of the neck, and then walks over to Sal and grabs her waist, and just like before
Flies up.
Angus can further dig the hole, she's just gonna fly up.
He just distant racism is like, and now another thing is
Thank you, Liska. That was exhausting
He's
to
just
hear.
confused. He's like, he's
It's
just like,
over.
oh, the name for your race is a common household item in my language. Oh, okay. That's weird, but you know what? More power to you.
hanging on the
You know, I
lip of the-
respect your people.
Yeah, Angus means shit stain in my language. Like it's fine. Like it works.
Yeah.
She just hangs over the lip of the brazier. It's like, I've heard a lot, but this takes the cake.
Today has been a lot.
And I thought asking you if you laid egg was weird.
He just
Yeah, I
looks
think you
to Gr-
trumped Grunka. That's saying something.
He just looks to Grunkus. He's just like,
Of
I
course
don't
she
have the
plays
energy.
snake. She's a snake.
I can't. He just slips into the
You keep
brazier. I can't.
you keep digging, Angus. I'm going to give you a burrowing speed.
Hell yeah.
Or,
It'll match. Wait, hold on. I have the gloves. I already have a burrowing speed.
There you
That
go.
explains a lot, honestly.
That's why
Oh,
I'm digging
dear.
the hole so deep so well.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
there's a lot of shovels going on around there.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
so
sure he's shoveling.
as Liska, Angus, and Soyun make their way up the 300 feet, easy enough to do. Gradually making your way back to the surface.
Yeah, Liska will like set them down once they're up, and then she's gonna get ropes and start putting down pitons and like
There
there
are
ropes together to.
there are many questions by a number of the clerics and researchers and various I guess you could say administrators of the camp who have now sort of made their way inside of the entrance hallways, and they're busy examining some of the ancient frescoes and old statues. You are bombarded with a number of questions. What happened down there? What on earth is that thing? As they're pointing to what Angus is holding over his head.
Oh, he left that down at the bottom where he's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Where we're going to be setting up the tower. He's not
I think
taking it
Liska
all
would
the
have
way
said,
outside.
put the fucking crystal down if he tried this. I'm not carrying
no,
all
yeah.
of the three of you and that.
Why would he carry it all the way up to the tower, put it in the tower, and take it all the way back? He's leaving it
Yeah,
where
just
he's going to
bring
put the tower. Yeah.
There we go.
But close. Other than that, yeah. You have mail.
But yeah, the sound.
Oh yeah,
is-
I have the tower up on one of the peaks. That's right.
Yes, you do.
Very dramatic.
The sound will
safe.
probably answer briefly most of the questions as she can, but without divulging the information of, oh yeah, by the way, possibly giants might be quote unquote still alive down there. That part she leaves out. It's just general questions of, yeah, there's stuff down there.
We're working our way through it.
Yeah.
It's a need-to-know basis. They don't need to know.
I thought I wanted to know, and I'm telling you, you don't need to know.
Not
Main
until
thing
it's
she
all
will
clear.
make clear though is that, yeah,
Dangerous
main
as
thing she
shit.
will make clear to everybody that asks is, one, most of what is down there is also in more ruins than what is up here, so might take a while. Also, it is dangerous.
So, are you inviting some of the researchers down there into the central chamber?
Not yet.
Okay.
Main thing we should focus on is getting like some sort of elevator going up and down for easier transportation.
Mm-hmm.
And that is their primarily functioning of helping us, because with an elevator going, they can also come up and down easier.
Okay, so that's easy enough to organise. Ida, being the one in charge of this operation, she kind of takes your intonations and
Wait,
sort
did
of.
Ida come with us?
Oh no, she didn't actually. But being that you're working with her, you're easily able to muster some manpower, some rope, in order to make a sort of rudimentary rope ladder down into the 300-foot drop.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So we get the. Why the fuck is Ida shoving?
She's no longer shoveling. What are you talking about?
She got sick of everybody's shit. She's a little too overheated. She's getting very irritable.
Anyway, so we get the tower, we get Vladimir.
Yeah, Vadmir's very
Get
excited
down
to.
to before. So we get down to before we get to the big drop. We place the tower down there
Okay.
before the drop, and that's where we camp. All right.
Sounds right.
Yep,
Well,
nice
no, I
stable
think
ground.
we could do it at the drop down there, because otherwise every time we want to rest, we have to fly back up. I don't recommend that.
But down here is not exactly stable.
But this thing's magically stable.
I mean, how does that work if the ground underneath it falls away?
I mean, also, like I mentioned out of character, only Angus and Grunka would know about phase spiders. So that is a danger in of itself, considering the webs.
The phase spiders weren't here. They were in a different thing underneath a tomb that he was hacking at.
Yeah, through a small
Yes.
hole.
Yes, that doesn't mean that they won't be able to, phase through things.
I think also the implication is that what we discovered was like not the entrance, but there's actually another entrance somewhere else that we don't know yet. And we're probably gonna encounter maybe that somewhere. Who knows?
And there's webs around where the central elevator is, so don't really know.
Yeah.
So Dajar did say though that her and Thule pontificated, if that's the right word, that the webbing itself might be binding the elevator in some form or fashion, right?
They theorize
yeah.
like this.
I don't think Thule mentioned anything about the webbing itself. But she
said that it could be. Sorry, continue.
She did examine the webbing. Yes. She mentioned about the age of these ravines, possibly being maybe about 400 years old.
Yeah, and Dajar was saying that these webs could be binding the elevator. And if we do try doing it, it could tangle it.
I remember Thule saying something about like how you could possibly bring the stones not back together or just like reinforce them or something like that.
She mentioned clearing some of the rubble around the elevator to possibly free it.
All right. I guess when Lizka comes back down with with all those ropes, she's gonna be like, "All right, guys, let's get some get to getting, start doing shit."
Get to doing and do it again.
You're gonna do a long rest then? Make your way up to.
Are we?
Well, are you? That's I'm just asking.
Well, I mean, once like Lizka didn't go up with she went up. Like, she didn't go to the surface with the guys. She is staying down to get the ropes and stuff set up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she... Like, I think the only people that went up topside are Sal and
Angus
and Angus.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, I will say, after about a couple of hours go by, as you get this this rope ladder set up. You have to it's very, very rudimentary. It's less like a ladder and more like a length of rope with a number of knots tied into it. But you are eventually able to get a length of rope long enough to where it's 300 feet long, and you're able to drape that into the hole, effectively providing a more mundane method for you to get in and out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're setting the tower up like above the pit.
Yep.
Is
Okay.
that what we're doing above the pit up there?
Yeah, it's
okay.
all
Well,
stable and
I feel safer and not getting, I don't know, spider jumped in the midst of sleeping in the middle of the,
Yep.
down there.
I see defensive tower. Very good.
All right then. So you have your tower set up in above the pit. Again, Vladimir is very excited to see all of you. She's you in particular, Willem and Liska. You're both being bombarded with every question in the world. Like what did you see down there? What did you find? Are you all okay?
Fire giants, yes.
Yeah.
Velen's going to do his best to hide how completely fucking exhausted he is. But otherwise, he'll just give very brief, succinct answers that don't really. They don't elaborate too much. Like, anytime she wants details, like, we'll share stories later on.
Okay. I think I'll keep to the tower here. It's very dark in here. Very scary.
Good idea. You stay in the tower, buddy.
Right. So, what are you all doing? You have the tower set up. You have a way to get down and back up again.
I think we should probably do some managing stuff. But we can take that after session. Like offloading a bunch of the materials and checking up on our gear, that kind of thing.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Because we weren't really prepared to go directly into the fire. Pun intended.
We're going to lightning place, aren't we?
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
That will be the second one.
You want to go
At
to
least
the light?
Liska's going to also at least like ask Thule, like, hey, can you potentially cast some means of restoration on a few individuals? So if we just take a long rest, we should be able to take care of the last bit of exhaustion.
I will do
Like, I don't
that.
know
Climb
how.
down there and sit up.
I will.
I can say, I can help with that too.
I will do what I can. Angus, can you take? Actually, kind of. Tuli kind of looks over all of you to see who looks the most worse for wear.
Liska looks pristine.
It's a tie between Velum and Ida.
She's probably
And-
gonna choose Ada.
And Grunker.
And
Yeah.
Bronco.
Oh yeah, Grunky's
I only have one level of exhaustion, so I will be fine.
Nick,
Oh,
Nick
yeah.
is fine. Just tired of using her magic.
I thought you were gonna say she's just tired of your shit.
Tuli kind of goes.
I'm not about to say it, but
Tuli kind of goes over to Ida with a kind of weaving a spell in hand, and Ida kind of holds up her hand. I'll be fine, dear. Tuli nods and makes her way over to Grunker.
So just take the help, Peter.
Well, for the future endeavors, I think you two should stay back for now.
Very well.
As much as I would like for you to also see things firsthand, what we experienced down there has also shown that you are not seasoned adventurers, so to speak.
I
Well,
wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
More
no, they're
that
doing
is-
pretty great.
He is a librarian, and secondly, we're dealing with things that can.
this is far more advanced than anything we've dealt with so far.
They also think that they're perhaps the reason that we did so well, because they were the ones, long before Dejar, that were using the hammer on the giant.
With their help.
But I would prefer them also being alive.
I mean, they are. They just the heat got to them. They took no damages.
If
But it is very much up to you what you feel that you wish to do?
If you would like, we can stay here, look after the tower, and I'm sure Tully wouldn't mind looking after the little one.
We will see you after a bit of rest.
They both nod.
I do think while I agree that combat might not be the best for them, I do think that in general their expertise and know-how for this sort of thing might benefit us greatly in the future, like in the future areas.
I have to agree with Liska. I'm all for keeping people safe, but these sort of old tombs are gonna have a wealth
Strength in
of
numbers.
information.
That also, Ida is a archaeologist, so she would know better than. Besides our resident dwarf here about the history and masonry. I think I'm saying it correct. Masonry, yes.
Almost have it.
If I could make a recommendation, not saying they shouldn't come with us, just heading, like, keeping back quite a ways so we can come to them if needed, but they're not in direct harm's way.
Yeah, I think if combat were to start, the first thing they should do is flee.
I agree.
Very well.
Otherwise, just like subtle hint, Jenner.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, if they want to fight, they can. Like, I personally have no
I think
no thought on the subject, but
I mean, honestly, this is up to you guys. I don't want them to outshine the players, you know.
I mean,
yeah,
they
I'll
really
take
didn't do much
consideration.
last. Again, they didn't really do much last combat except for hit the hammer, and then otherwise, if they didn't do that, they would have stayed out the entire time.
yeah.
My
But
biggest
that-
concern is if we accidentally get them killed, then what are you gonna do?
Revivify.
Yeah.
We
No,
do
I
have
mean,
the
like,
diamond.
Killed in a manner
restoration.
that is irreversible.
mean,
Jenner's not
I-
gonna do that.
Yeah,
In
hint,
any
hint.
plot armor, let's be honest.
Yeah, hint.
Nudge, nudge.
I think also, I
think
doubt
if they
this-
were to quote unquote be killed, they survive, but we fail their quest of befriending them, and we sort of lose access.
But
Yeah.
also, I don't think, like, the only way you can really be killed without, like, there's only very specific ways you can be killed without being able to be brought back. One is exhaustion, and I don't think exhaustion is going to be just a mechanic that happens in every single place we're going to go to. But also, it's just, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be incinerated, chopped up in a bunch of different pieces, and even then we have people who, like, can do shit with that. It's just higher level spell slots. So
And also,
We got through the part that had the magma that would make it so they couldn't survive.
yeah,
Either
Not
way,
even
we can
true
put them in a
resurrection.
position where we can refer to them if needed, but they don't have to be just on our heels.
Very well. We can tag along. We'll probably hang back though, if it's all right with you.
well, if you see, I mean, you can. With giants, you'll probably see the issue coming. You know. So if
Yes.
you can
I
be with
I
us,
pref-
and if you do see combat about to begin, then you know.
Also, if you haven't
Skedaddle.
noticed, I'm not well equipped for close quarters combat.
no,
That's not
you
what I've
are-
heard.
Don't seem like it, but you were very helpful in a pinch. Especially with that ray of frost. I'll be honest.
This is just gonna give a smirk with what she said. Yep.
You
I'll pass that off as a joke. She gives you a smirk
Mhm.
back.
Wink.
Shh. So,
and-
are we resting here for a moment before we continue, or are we seeing this
I
through?
think
A good long rest, methinks.
The
Yes,
rest
I
would
think-
definitely be needed.
mhm.
Um,
uh, I need a quick toilet break, so this is perfect timing. But as
All
mentioned
right.
before, we should probably offload a bunch of material into the tower so we aren't carrying around like
Yep.
200 pounds worth of brass. on the
Yeah.
Things.
So
on the
so
material.
you can probably do that after
Oh,
the
that's what
game.
that sounds.
I'll allow it after the game. That's gonna take up a lot of time, and I'd like to leave off on a narrative note here. So
Cool.
Good with that.
I'll say, yeah, quick 10-minute break. Go ahead and get some food. Go pee. Go do whatever. I'll
Use the resty room and
Have
whatnot.
we taken long rest, or are we about to take long rest?
I imagine you're about to take a long rest.
Okay.
So I will pause the recording here. Okay, so as you finish up your long rest over the course of 8 hours, about 50 or so of these researchers are kind of have set up shop, have sort of relocated a forward camp here within this this massive chamber. That's some of them partially surrounding this open pit, being very wary not to make the sort of partially collapsed wedge of stone even worse. So they've set up a sort of perimeter around that area, making sure to indicate places of weak stone, places of stable stone, etc., etc. So this is a forward base that has been set up here, and Ida's kind of checking in with each of the researchers, filling them in of what they've found, what they've experienced so far in the tomb. And let's see, Thule's. Oh, I need to give Thule a long rest as well. Thule's going to go over to you, Vellum. Rest a hand upon your shoulder. And you feel this warmth throughout your system. Casts greater
I
restoration. on you.
appreciate that greatly, thank you.
You're going to need it more than us.
Alright, so during the long rest, Grunk is probably gonna have a little sit down and take out Eld and start to, like, one by one put in the essence of flame and motes of flame inside of
Mm-hmm.
the heart fire crystal.
You slowly begin to release them from any containers you have them in, and they
Yeah.
surround the axe and sort of orbit it like the neutrons of an atom, if you will.
Yeah.
And one by one, you watch them flicker out. And with each time they flicker out, the crystal held between the teeth of this of Eld, this vicious axe, flickers a light. Once, twice, 3 times, responding to each disappearance of each mote.
You go back home, you go. I'm just gonna space out a little bit thinking about home.
It's difficult. You remember Glimmertop. How the cave ceiling above used to twinkle like this unfamiliar starlight that you've now experienced here in the surface world. You remember friends, or you remember family? Would it be fair to say that he feels homesick?
A little, yeah. Being underground like this and stuff just make him think of home to an extent.
You remember the taste of mottled mushroom soup? You remember the taste of oh, hang on. Sorry, things are frozen off on me a bit.
It's the mushrooms.
Yeah. Some good soup.
It's true.
You remember your some of your contacts with some of your friends within some of the local Myconid colonies. They're always such a weird bunch.
Yeah. Funny people. Okay, you can talk to one of them and it's like you talk to all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Funny people.
You recall the herds of deep growths across the fungal plains.
It's nothing like it.
Though one thing you don't necessarily miss are the swarms of sturges. They always used to be such pests.
Yeah. This place does have some things are good, but this place also has birds. And trees.
Trees. It's strange seeing trees in place of gargantuan mushrooms. And everything's always so bright.
Yeah, even the night sky is too bright sometimes.
But still, you're here now. In the surface world, or at least, well, not here. Here, in Tomb of the Dragon Rider, but it almost reminds you of home.
It's close enough. One day. But that day is not today. Oh well. I'm gonna sits up a little bit more straight. Gonna put the last of the elemental bits into Eld. Oh, then he's gonna still be tired because he still has that level of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just
You fall asleep for now.
oh,
It's
lean up against something. Yeah, he's just gonna lean up against something. Eld in his knees still.
rest comes to all of you, or the evening, day, morning. It's you're not sure this far underground. But a period of 8 hours of rest comes to all of you. And you awaken after 8 hours of sleep, uninterrupted, thankfully, as there are sentries, guards now kind of arriving in this forward camp to keep everything protected, secure, make sure that there's no interruptions. And the next leg of your journey is up to you. What would everyone like to do?
Keep moving, boys.
Before everyone goes, I think everyone would like breakfast or something to eat.
Oh yeah. Should probably.
Yara is going to use her crystal vault and arrange it in an alchemical sign. 5 points of the crystals, and say in Naga, serpent tongue, release, and you would see 6 bowls of steaming chili and 6 skewers of roasted meat on top of them. And right beside them is those stone slabs. Hand everyone a bowl, and then reseal those slabs back into the arcane stones, the crystal vault. Yeah.
All right.
We'll get at least one of these, so give me a second.
Angus will look down at the bowl of chili. Did I make these?
No, I got that. They got this at the southern wall, and I sealed it away.
Oh.
It's still fresh, since it doesn't age. Still hot. So, if you want to spice it up, by all means.
Wait, the southern wall, not the one from Malin, but the one...
One,
in-
let's detect the house.
The one where you made a giant feast for everybody.
Yes.
So I did make this.
I thought I recognized it.
Yeah? Question.
This is the dragon meat chili. Oh, this is the last of Mortithax. I didn't think there was any of this left.
It kind of just gives a side eye like, no, don't. Okay, fine, whatever.
Oh, I love dragon meat.
So
Thank
are
you.
we going
It's
into
nice not
the?
having to cook.
Are we going into the lightning one, Jess?
I think that was the plan.
That's blue, isn't it?
Yes.
That would be good.
Yes.
Do we have any means or capabilities of dealing with lightning?
I'm sorry,
I did
what?
shuffle around. I have prepared, but probably.
I'm talking of like, and she motions to Vellum, who probably has a bunch of different resistance
Oh
potions.
yeah. Give me a sec. Just rummages in his bag. I've got a couple of lightning resistance ones, and if it's one of them double whammy things, I got a couple of thunder too.
I'll talk. There's something I want to talk to you about later, Janner. That
Sure.
if y'all would have prepared during this time, you
forgot, didn't you?
No, it's something else. I had to do the rolls. I didn't want to do it right then, after game. But I do have a cantrip here that I prepared. Lightning lore. I think that would probably be useful.
Legend lore.
Legend.
Not legend lore. Lightning lore.
Lightning lure.
Doesn't that spell
lightning
do the
lure.
lightning?
Okay. Oh, speaking
That's lightning
of,
damage.
I
It
have
could be
legend.
So what
opposite
does it?
though.
Yeah, what does it do?
lightning lure is basically a short lightning whip that pulls, I think.
I do not think that would help with lightning then. Maybe to be struck by lightning, it could help.
That was the idea? That's what
I mean, you know, lightning is the thing where it goes the path of least resistance, unless we're actually dealing with a dragon, and their lightning is very different. But as long as we're aware those in metal armor, which I think is just us three, and she points to Angus, herself, and Vellum, just be conscious that sometimes lightning can affect you a bit more than anybody else.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep one on me of each of these things. But if anyone else needs one, get it off me now.
How long do they
have
last?
It lasts an hour, I'll double.
the ability to give protection from energies, including lightning,
1 hour.
though only one at a time.
All resistance potions tend to last.
Send me one, if you can.
One of each, or just one in a line?
Weird that
One-
protection from energy can't be upcast. You think something like that would be able to be
One of
upcast.
each, please.
Alrighty, well, make use of them, because you're the only one who can get any from. The other two are for me. Well, the other ones of each. Then player.
Question: does Dejar have what's it fucking called?
Absorb elements.
Yeah.
I do have that one prepared.
Oh,
then
well,
why do you
you're
need a
fine.
potion?
Okay,
Oh,
who doesn't
I-
have absorb elements or an element engaging?
I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
I
Okay,
mean,
so,
if
Again, who is getting the potions of resistance, of lightning and thunder specific? Because Jajar can absorb elements. I think Angus already has a reactionary thing.
I know
I
some
have
of elements.
an element prepared now.
I like Liska will hold up a hand like I think it's Gronka or myself. Give it to Gronka.
Yeah, no offense, Liska. Yeah, Gurkha's a little, probably gonna draw more attention.
Possibly.
Hello. Send that to Gronka.
Okay. Question for everybody sort of out of character.
Lightning in the
Should I
thunder.
have Featherfall prepared?
What?
Have what prepared?
Featherfall.
Oh, Featherfall?
Oh,
good to
just so
have.
we can all jump down the hole?
Well, that too, but it's good to have in case anything drops out or we get thrown around. Don't
I
know
mean-
what element of which that would do that, but it's always good to have the reactionary.
Well, if we get launched by like a thunder wave, Featherfall won't do anything against that. But if we happen
Yeah.
to, you know, fall down the 300-foot crevice, Featherfall can help with that.
Groggy has the potions. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
keep
you went on there,
Featherfall just in case.
Cool.
Alright.
Also, I have this weird thing on my sheet, Janner. Most of my spells are grayed out.
We had that conversation. If you don't have it prepared, it's grayed out. If it's
Yeah.
prepared,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was just odd for me.
Does Ida have protection from elements?
She's not going to be a factor.
I mean, if she's traveling with us, she definitely will.
Oh, is that one of those? Okay, I'm mixing it up with.
If it's a
The reactionary
if it's a concentration for 1 hour, then
I have protection from energy.
yes.
Yeah, I don't...
I mean, but that's again, you know, kind of being meta. If she can do it and then skedaddle, so she doesn't break concentration, and just give one of us protection from an element, i.e., lightning, that can be very helpful in combat.
Yeah. Oh,
And Liska will
Okay.
say as much because she's a tactician.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Like,
think
just
I
We
can.
should
something
try and
to-
avoid how hard we game the system.
I mean,
Because
are
Tanner's just gonna dial it up to match.
like, should we not take like?
It's not
We
abusing
asked-
it. They are presented as an option. Hell, they're presented as combatants if the gen are like slipping in. So
Okay, then.
it's not cheesy if to make use of the resources that are encouraged by the DM.
I have an issue. I can't right click and prepare spells.
You should be able to.
It is grayed out as well, and I can't select it. If I try and click on the tab, it clicks on the spell that's underneath it.
Was there something when you did a long rest where it's just like, do you wish to prepare spells?
What are you trying to prepare?
Okay, I just clicked the book on the right instead of being able to right click it. I don't like that, but okay. I prepared Find Traps.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Well, I
Find
Oops.
deliberate things, but not natural weaknesses.
could protect. Actually, how much? I could protect one of you from. Well, since we're clearly dealing with some sort of a elemental tomfoolery here, I could very well protect one of you from a specific element.
I think
Just the one.
Yes, just the one.
if it's anything like Angus, it would just be one. But if it's just
Yeah.
something to, not necessarily that you need to do it now, but if we come across, like, let's say, like, you know, a lightning giant, whichever those are called, lightning giant.
Storm giant.
That sounds right. In case we come across one, you do that and then get out of the. That way, you can at least protect one of us while you are protecting yourself.
Very well.
I think with that in mind, it might be an idea for you to take my potion and Liska. You could use them more situationally, and you're already going to be in the fray of whatever the hell's going on. So
Well-
casting things on you might be more tricky.
Out of character, I do not have protection from energy. I fucking suck.
You have absorb elements? You said you have absorb elements.
I do have that, but that's the only thing I
Yeah,
got.
that's fine.
And yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a reaction if you would take lightning damage to get resistance against it.
Yeah.
Right.
Always good to have.
Angus wanted
So
to.
out of character to
Oh.
Oops, sorry.
So you.
Just-
So go ahead.
To clarify out of character that so basically Velum's offering to give Liska his resistance potions because he's gonna be harder to target with spells in some cases. If like the buff spell, so he can move more freely than Liska can. And Liska can
Liska's-
choose to use them situation.
I say Liska's gonna hold up her shield. It's like, I tend to be very good in not dealing with spells like Fireball or Lightning. I.e. her shield master feat.
Alright.
It's like, so, like, while I appreciate it, like, in the end, if she can't cast it, it's too dangerous. I feel like I will be okay. I'd rather you have it.
Alright, if you insist. But we got the extra on hand at least.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So as you're all gathered, kind of talking about this around, strategizing around breakfast. Angus is currently not present. He is still in the tower right now. Angus, this will be before you, just before you get all your spell slots back after a long rest. You've woken up a bit earlier than normal. In order to, you said you wanted to cast Legend Lore on this Crimson Tyrant.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I would.
So, how does the setup for this look?
Since I have the axe with me and I recall the murals and the stories with it, He's just sort of looking at this. And to figure this out, he takes out one of the skulls that was a dwarf, embalmed within. And he sets it at the base there, and he has a little piece of incense that's near it and a couple of candles. And, you know, he's just in his little pajamas at the moment. He's comfortable, natural clothing. And he sets down his little symbol of Gundrum and his little symbol of Dune. Foreign things to the remain of this person, but that metaphor of look what your toils and your sacrifices have built for your people, and why it was worth it. He looks to this skull with the little incense burning atop it and turns it towards the axe. Crimson Tyrant. Old one, please. Tell me what you knew. Tell me the legends of the Crimson Tyrant.
Your eyes affix to the empty sockets of the skull. And as you finish the casting of the spell, your sight suddenly becomes obscured by an opaque haze. The blistering heat of flames seeps uncomfortably into your skin. The ethereal echo of colossal hammers striking metal reverberates in your ears, harmonizing with the authoritative commands barked out in Giant. Amidst this auditory cacophony, the groaning and exertion of bustling crowds blend in. A sequence of sounds unfolds, a resounding lash cracking the air, followed by the ponderous churn of mammoth metal gears shifting. The Crimson Tyrant, one among a lineage of such blades, emerges in your awareness. Forged during the zenith of the Akteshi Empire, blades such as this held esteem, especially among the upper echelons of fire giant kin. These weapons were a hallmark of the Empire's last wave of conquests. This specific blade, in focus, was meticulously crafted as a gift for Fire Giant Archduke Uldur Altgrim, solidifying his ascendancy as the Fire Giant's new ruler during that era. It was intended to be passed down to his progeny. His rule was marked by iron-fisted dominance, aided by his advisor and younger brother, Skar Altgrim. This sibling duo orchestrated extensive land conquests, the younger brother riding atop his ancient dragon, Azorix, known as the Red Flayer, to claim victories in Holdur's name. I'll also copy that dragon's name into the party chat.
Please, thank you.
There we go. Kazarix, the Red Flayer. Gar commissioned the crafting of the axe. This formidable weapon was brought to life from the finest pyre steel, its blade infused with the most searing flames from the elemental plane of fire. Its hilt bore a weaving of scales from Holdur's own late red dragon, Orinax, the Queen of Embers. The clarity of your vision dims. The axe rests upon an imposing altar. Upon this table also rests a lifeless form, surrounded by fire giant artisans, meticulously fitting intricate metal plates onto the body. The body emanates fervent heat. The axe and the now metallic figure their destinies intertwined, find themselves interred within a tomb of metal, sealed away from the world. And that's what you know of the Crimson Tyrant.
It'll
And that...
kind of take a
okay.
deep breath and pull back and just look at the skull, set it down gently, and in giant say, "Thank you."
And that is where we'll leave it.
Fun stuff.
Lord! I want to start using
Enjoy.
this spell a lot more.
Now there's
Your
two-
Jenner means to Lord Dump.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to do it. We're not giving him the opportunities, so instead he's sort of lore dumping in the recaps. So,
I mean, we did find a bunch of murals that he could
Yeah.
Yeah.
talk about stuff. So
We're dragons. We were dragons. So, interesting.
fuck dragons.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, with that, I shall stop recording in 3, 2,